Last time on the broken bottles. Sir. Thank you, sir. Number 2. Having had the first evening together again, except minus a certain avian bird, you constructed a plan between the 3 of you, technically 4 with Gorkai, about how to continue on in Tyrone's absence. You found yourself sitting in the aqueduct, toiling over what you've discovered, what's left to do, and how you can put yourself in the most advantageous position possible moving towards the invasion. You discovered that perhaps maybe some spells might be the answer to your issue, control water, mold earth, or if that doesn't work, another type of crazy, harebrained idea to put someone inside of the bag and transport between levels, etc. During this time, not the craziest last time segment, just because you guys kind of just hunkered down for the day, you entered a long rest. But before you returned, you experienced the outside, Tyrone.
God.
You made your way to the front gates of the city, what's called the Slate Gate, a giant monolith that spans the castle, the city wall, before opening into a beautiful New Zealand-like field. Tall grasses and shrubbery blowing in the chilled, frigid wind. You took a moment of solace and then returned to your compatriots down the halls and have since... Oh yeah, it's got here on it.
That's right.
And have since returned, having communication with your brother.
Imagine that.
Dream was casted upon you, and you communicated with your brother. I don't know if I said his name out loud.
Zatu.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't revealing something.
He didn't
We've talked about
say
it.
something out loud.
Okay. So you communicated with Zatu, whose new title is currently, as told to you, the Grand Magister's Assistant to the Envoy, but the troops are calling him the Final Flight. You learn much of his ambitions and also what he's accomplished in his time with his year or so. He didn't give an exact date, but he said he left kind of in your stead after you did return. About a similar age you left. You spent like a year and a half years. During this time, Rolgar, you also shared a dream, which was just a whole thing.
I kind of warned you.
No. You spoke to the long-lost member of the party. Sorry, I was just taking a moment of how I wanted to explain it back again. Lucas Hemingway, a since-departed member of the Broken Bottles who, worrying that maybe his future would be void of completion of his goal, left the Broken Bottles in search of his home, his family, and the mysteries that laid within. His safety and, albeit location, have been a mystery to you all, until just recently where you touched base with him in a dream, and he was in fact still breathing. He seems to have sustained, battle scars, and it seems that the wrinkles of his travels had set in, as he seemed very weathered for the road. It's been many a moon since you've laid contact. He said that he now resides in Mordock, as you would know, a western city. You guys didn't visit the cities in your clan, but you've also heard the name. And maybe, we'll get into that if you guys discuss that in the morning. And that he is just continually attempting to learn from the literature, learn from the teachings that his father told him to do before his passing. Aside from that, you all collected yourselves in Lehman's tiny hut, took down a moment of real respite, and although it was a little bit difficult to rest, you put enough precaution and due to the location that you were able to all successfully benefit from.
So did we, before we actually go to the long rest, I want to wait till everybody's kind of asleep and then kind of Rolgar.
Sure.
Not much space.
Worried about that glove. Worried about it.
What about it?
It's changed. No, it's powerful, but I want to lose Rolgar. That makes sense.
I respect that.
I'm just
tell you what. If it begins really fucking with me, we'll talk about it.
Boy, really fucking with you. Won't. A few of this. Earlier, you seemed very angrier than usual. I know the rock has been like. Whenever I pulled out the rock. Sorry. Fuck. I was kind of saying it as a joke. You were a lot angrier than usual, and there was something different. Yeah.
I am a bit stressed out here.
I understand.
And I'm very close to home.
Why'd you look down at your moon dial?
His sundial.
Sundial watch.
It actually has a moisture wick in it, so it detects the amount of moisture, which gives you the time of day.
It's like it's a smart it's a smart watch for the time.
Yeah.
It's literally a smart watch.
He's like, damn, my heart rate's high. Fuck,
Dude,
I gotta chill out, bro.
The UV index in here is crazy bad.
It's got like a little mini drum. It's like measuring his
Bro,
heartbeat.
weather warning right now.
Yeah, it's got
insane, dude.
It's got a little mini snare drum. It goes like
Next character.
Hot young ogres near you want to meet.
Next character is just an artificer that deals smartwatches.
Anyway,
That-
my watch.
I'm just worried if it gets too relinquish.
I don't know.
It's powerful. And I like kind of glance over it. I'm like, that thing looks sick. Because I'm just. You are dripped out.
If it was on anyone else's body, do you guys remember those Hulk gloves that you got for Christmas?
The Hulk hands?
If it wasn't on a man of his size, that's what it would look like on a person. It's a giant
But it
brass
has like
metal
its
cinder
own.
block.
It like literally is like a Hulk glove, but like with mini Hulk gloves on
Yeah,
it, right?
little hands.
Yeah.
And they have fingers on the top that are all talons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a huge, and I use the word gauntlet sparingly just because you are looking it over.
Like, is
Right.
it even big on me, kinda?
Oh, even on you. That's what I'm just saying. If it was on anyone else, it would look like they have this
It literally-
fucking...
Like how I
That was
imagine it
my
looks like
favorite birthday
a power
present when I
fist.
turned 6. I got Hulk gloves.
I imagine it looks like a power fist almost.
Yeah, a little bit actually.
Yeah.
In
Just not
size
as-
and with the way it's
yeah.
like offset. And
Yeah.
it is a gauntlet, right? The same way you experience with the hand. It doesn't go to your wrist. It goes to where your elbow, like it has a
Yeah.
sheathing, right? It's like half of your fucking arm. Continue.
I just.
I sit up in bed, and I stretch my hand out, and I put it on your shoulder.
The gauntlet?
No.
Okay. I feel like Molly would be like, yeah, okay. I don't like this. But no. If you did the gauntlet, but carry on. Like,
I
okay.
grab your shoulder,
Yeah.
and I say, I promise, brother, if shit hits the fan, I will let you know. And I'll work together to take it.
And I look down my hand and I go.
What's with the spit shakes? I don't...
Because it's
Alright.
hang on, it's his tradition.
It is.
It's a
It's-
Goliath
it
tradition.
is.
I know it's a Goliath
You've done it
tradition.
since level 2.
Yeah. I need my rest.
Get some rest. Now and then.
Yeah.
I
This
want
was
to talk
dark.
to him. I'm like, Walter, please listen to me, please. You're literally taking out another mortgage. Another mortgage. He's literally.
This guy.
He's like, this parlay is gonna hit.
The over-under, brother.
This 20 leg parlay is gonna hit. Trust me. Trust me, Daddy.
We already rolled for everything, but as morning comes, you're robbed of that, like, natural awakening, that natural feeling of, okay, finally my bones have getting a moment, as a giant growl, that was not giant enough, roars through the building in generality. It's your internal clocks are telling you it's early in the AM, but the time is obviously a mystery. I put on some ambient dripping water. Gorkai has, as you look over, has been awake for at least a while enough where he's like scrounging things at the corner. You see him like taking a bucket filled with some dark, viscous fluid, and he takes it to one of the troughs that is like pumping clean, fresh water that you've been like one of the ones that's around, and he pours it. And you see that just because the current just whips away whatever was in the bucket, which he then empties and returns.
Is guy took a shit.
And at this point, would we realize it's 11 or 10 days? Because I've written down.
It
It
has
was 11
3 days have passed.
Okay, so
So
we,
we have
may,
11 days left.
we have 11 days left from this point.
No,
You have
we have 10.
10.
10 days from this
10
point. Okay,
days, 11 nights, or whatever technically.
I think I said 11 moons.
Or 10 days and 9 nights. Yeah. It was 13, 3 days, 3 rests have occurred.
Alright. Just trying to keep note of, like...
I'm doing my best to also help because that isn't even a skill issue.
I'm gonna-
It's just like, there's so
Yeah,
much going on.
I was like, I need to keep track of this because I'm going to forget, and then we're going to have to make a history check, and we're all going to fail. I can see the writing on the wall. Tyrone's going to be like, I got this, guys, and he's going to roll a 1. You're going to roll,
Don't
like,
say
a
that.
At
5.
advantage, double 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be some bullshit like that. So,
I changed up my spells.
You change your spells?
Oh,
Absolutely. What'd you move?
A lot.
Okay.
Let me I'll tell you. You're just gonna have to give me a minute.
No, as long as you are, you finalize the process, I don't care. As long as you hold
I'm gonna
yourself
go with
accountable.
I'm gonna get up.
I'm also
I
going to
have-
swap out Zone of Truth for something, too.
I have finalized the process, and I took Stone Shape. Heal. And Firestorm.
Okay.
Firestorm.
You return to the door. Gorkai kind of nudges you before you fully leave the camp, and you're like, he drops into like kind of a closer whisper, but he has to talk loud so you can hear him. And he says to you, "Be careful. Usually, sometimes in the early morning, I'm sure you experience some in the lower levels. Uppity. Just before you go exploring too deeply. That's all.
I just want to watch the door.
Oh, I wouldn't stop even if it were." And he does pull out of his pocket another set of those like nap rocks to hit. Just pieces of rubble that have been eroded through time. He just leaves you to it. And he goes to you.
Yeah.
He does lean in and he goes, "What's the plan?"
That's what we need to figure out. Thought about it a little bit. I believe Calphane here can change how stone works, as he described it.
Stone works. Stone
Just
doesn't
the
work.
shape.
I
Well-
work. You work.
well-
Stone is stone.
I changed.
Melding, changing the formation.
Metal.
of-
What is melding?
Like, whenever we would. Was
You
there, any
can-
was there any welding that we would?
There was like friction welding and
Yeah.
So,
It's like a form of metallurgy, but for rocks. It's used.
well, then why didn't you say so? Let's just start that now.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
what kind of shapes do we need? What do we need out
I
of?
mean, to block off the.
Whatever. He's smarter than I. Maybe.
Are you nearby?
Wow, holy shit. I mean, I was.
We're all
slept
in
in the
here.
hut.
Yeah,
so,
he
yeah.
has sense
I'm
return.
there. Okay.
Yeah, you're
So I'm
all
not sure.
together. Thank fucking Christ. Let's see how long this lasts.
Okay.
Well, what?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you
Tyrone,
said one.
you go blow up another food
So,
store.
You all leave. You go for a cart. You go
Oh my
fucking
God.
impersonate.
That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the stone is. I think we got a solution for that, but I fear that we need to weaken their army even more. That way we have a fighting chance.
My first thing is make sure to open the door.
Yeah. But I'm
That's
saying-
our fucking best shot.
I know.
Regardless of anything else that we do,
But
that's more bodies. Obviously, yes, I want to fuck them up more than what we've done already.
yes.
But
No. Plan.
Tomorrow,
First plan is to open the door. But
Yes.
I'm saying,
well,
I don't know how. We don't know how many men he's sending. I fear.
He said enough.
he said an army.
And he said to bring
I-
weapons too.
Yes.
I
Well,
can
yeah,
try
of
to bring. We can try to make the preparations to control the flow of water. We'd have to try that tomorrow, though. If that works for you guys.
Just want to make
I'm
sure.
fine with that. Me and you are. We're gonna be working hard today.
Yeah.
So I hope you bought your
Clock in, buddy.
I hope you brought your fucking welding mask and your gloves, cause
My
You're in for a
robe is
rough
blue
one.
and my neck is red. Been working like a dog just to keep these boys fed. Yo, dude.
Keep my family fed.
I'm worried that there's so many of them. I mean, we saw how many. Calvin and I saw how many there truly were.
We
was-
saw a lot. Every
I also
ogre in the
saw
city
how
was
many.
down there.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Yeah, I sat
No,
outside.
you talked about it yesterday. I believe.
I couldn't do anything.
I don't
left
think
a
I was
note.
present for that.
You left a note. You did not see them.
Didn't know if you guys.
I didn't. No, I didn't see it.
But we know.
We were busy doing an autopsy on an ogre.
Did I watch them kill that ogre?
No,
that was-
it happened literally right after you left.
Yeah,
It was the next roll.
that's right.
I don't know. There's just something. There's something fearful in me for how big this army is.
We discussed.
Like I know whenever we first came here, you said to launch rockets or launch something.
I think that plan is up the.
Yes.
Well, you know what we could do from here? Do they even know where the entrance to the aqueduct is?
I'm sure they know of the building. I don't think they know what it is.
How often have you seen any of the ogres come through?
Early on, they tried to understand what the big stone structure where we are. They came through once or twice, water as such, but it became quickly evident to them that it was simpler to just tap into the offshoots that go to the levels. And they haven't returned since. I think something about the noise irritates them. No way to stop it. Too confusing and complex for their pea brains. Either way, they haven't returned in many moons. That's why.
They can.
Do
They can survive for a little while without food.
Do you know
But fighting
there's
hunger is
staircases that all lead up to
terrible.
floors, right?
Indeed.
And there's only 2 on this floor?
I haven't left E2 in a long time. I'm not sure I remember.
Do you remember any other ways of getting up? Other than the water elevator?
Well, no, just the lifts, the water lifts.
So the lifts and the stairs.
Indeed.
And that's all you
I have no doubt that the lifts would be much easier to reactivate than the door. My concern is obviously
I don't want the lifts to
exactly.
go.
I would hate for them to have any idea to come here
I
and
was
shut
thinking
something
of
down.
when the soldiers do arrive, that we perhaps funnel them to one staircase and get rid of another, and we can lay siege.
We could. I mean, we could just take it one level at a time.
That's what I'm saying.
My
We
thought
block off one stairs and get one stairs.
You can survive a little while without food, but what if we seal ourselves into this building and then cut off their water supply?
Try to do that.
My only concern is they do know where the water comes from. They might return to reactivate.
But how long would it take them to mine through 5 to 10 feet of solid stone?
I mean, they were taking out buildings,
They do have dragons.
and there's
Yes.
There is,
a
well,
20-foot man that lives in the
They
castle.
have literal flying war machines.
just while I'm on
If we
the
think about
thought,
it like that.
whatever your friend, the Exemplarkin, is bringing, Cosdor's greatest defense is the choke of the door. If they are caught unaware, and they can flood within the slate gate before they can use it as defensory position, that nothing can stop them. The ogres are too unorganized to stage anything other than a frontal assault. In my humblest Battleborn
How
opinion,
long did you?
I mean,
because you said you're 150.
oh,
If he's 150, he's pretty young.
Dude, I think he's older than that.
no, he
That's
was,
what
what was he? Fuck, he's 150.
Yeah, I thought you said you were.
No, I'm pretty sure older.
Because I said that and I was like, damn, and he's like, oh, he works the night shift. That was a joke.
Oh,
Well, he has had 50 tough years.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I don't have a note in his
Well-
notes, so I presume that whatever you did here is probably evidently clear.
I
So.
said you spent your youth in these halls. Do you know how much do you know? Moldy explained that the forge sends up a smoke once it's going, right? Does it send it up through the actual middle?
The forge,
The forge.
it doesn't. It does have ventilation that leads
We
outside.
block
of
that ventilation, and we lit
Oh,
the forge,
out.
and we smoke them out on day of and get them to go down. That way we can get the army in through the door.
It's definitely possible. I don't see any flaw with your plan, but I swing axe hard.
but then
I'm not an engineer. I do not understand how to work the forge. I
and
never
then the
have.
problem with that too is then we've smoked out our own men.
Here's
I'm
what
just
I
saying
think
to
we
start
do.
something to get them to go down.
Here's what I think we do. We want to get the water working first. We'll start there. Talk about it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
have kind of a day's work ahead
Yeah.
of us.
I mean,
So we still need to find the water controls. Me and Calfane are. We're going to be working today.
We can discuss this when we sit down for bed /
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. But we need to find water controls,
I can look for that.
and then probably someone to at least keep an eye out in the halls.
Could you go look for the controls while I watch the door?
And then Calvane,
Let's get to it.
put on your welding hood, buddy. Fucking go time, pal.
So where
I'll
do
go
we
watch the door.
I think the controls all in this.
Roll me a perception check.
Where do we think the
Is that-
controls are?
I blocked the door before I went to.
You moved some loose weight around
Yeah.
to try to obstruct the view. I'm not sure. The main chute travels to the aquifer. I know that much. I'm sure there's probably something in the ceiling of the mountain on E1 where the tube transcends to the. I have no idea. I did not build these troughs.
Yes.
I envy
Yeah, knocked out.
most of the smelt buckles and bright mantles that built these homes. I spent too much of a simpleton to even begin to understand.
Me as well. I mean, I'm reading this spell really quick.
Yeah, you're good. 23. Wow. Okay. So you do approach through the dripping, halls and the running water. You can kind of hear that stagnant. Like some of the pipes that are made of metal, right, are like filled to the brim. There's no air in them, so they just have that like of flowing water through them. You return to the front, and you hear it again. Another growl, and you peek out just enough to get a visual of what's happening, and you see 8 feet in front, 2 ogres discussing something. They kind of walk and talk as they go left to right out of your peripheral, and you get a good lay of the land that, although who knows what's going on down below, the amount of ogres in your visual range has increased. It's probably back to when you originally explored this level, or I should say maybe more so you when you originally explored it. There are ogres, and they are there. You just see them just going about their day. A group of 2 here, a single one here. They are showing that these higher levels are showing signs of like doing work again. Like some of them seem to be fabricating stuff. Others are sharpening a blade just against the stone ground, etc. But none of them seem to be approaching.
Before I go to rules question.
Yes.
So with the spell locate creature,
Yes.
it says, I just looked this up. I can be like, oh, the nearest dwarf. Would that just immediately get Gorkai?
If it says the nearest dwarf, he would be the nearest dwarf.
What if I labeled it as such where it's like the nearest dwarf except for the one that I know?
Unless the spell says you can do it. No.
Dang!
And they just seem to be going about. You were gonna say something?
Before we get to work, before I make my neck red and my collar blue, I'm gonna give Rolgar the tooth that I took.
The ogre tooth.
Oh shit! Bag.
It smells horrific.
I got the mask on. I can hide the tears that are running down my.
It perforates your pores.
I know. Something to remember the one that we killed in the cellar by. Molnar snapped his spine in one swing. It was quite impressive.
Had to.
It wasn't even like a multiple attack kind of deal. It was straight up just. You should have seen it. I was. You would have been proud of it.
On the
My dog Molnir, I believe it. Yeah.
I mean, Calfane's a really he casted silence. Those they're pretty loud.
Man didn't understand. You couldn't penetrate this butt.
God damn.
He was pounding on the wall of Lehman's tiny hut like crazy. He was going, what if?
Would you look at the time, Calvane? Shit, it's 7 a.m. Time for us to get to work.
It's 3 in the morning and we
it's
got
that-
36 hours left.
It's that SpongeBob.
36!
It's that SpongeBob
Would it
image
work
where
if I
he's all
described,
tired
like,
and got
a
the
smell bottle?
Yep.
What's the range of the spell?
It's 1,000 feet.
If there was a live smelt buckle within 1,000 feet.
Okay. Keep that in mind. I don't want to use it now because we're
I mean, depending on if you knew one, ish. It's not, you gotta understand the ruling is probably gonna be a little vague in the way it presents itself to you, but.
Yeah, but it's
Was it just
even
ping,
the
like,
the,
any
the
of them?
description.
Say,
Or does it only ping one?
so it's one. Like you either do it someone you know and you go, the nearest fiend, or whatever. The
Yeah,
nearest
it's-
tiefling.
It's super vague in some of its wording, and then some of it's super specific, which is why I'm like, okay.
I want to locate Lorienda.
Yeah.
It's the way it's worded is really weird. That's why I'm asking a bunch of these questions. But
Good stuff.
I've already made history checks. If I could remember where the controls are, so Molly probably wouldn't try to do it again.
You just don't have a lot of
Just wasn't around it.
yeah, you just don't have a lot
Got
of
it.
engineering history really.
Just gotta take a look.
If I were controls. So there's the aqueduct. I'm having a hard time like trying to picture it, I guess. Because we're like near where this thing, basically like a waterfall going down into these multiple streams. And then the auger was where we were yesterday, right?
Yeah, the auger leads up. The auger is what you need to turn.
Yeah. Need to turn.
And it's connected to a giant trough that's the size of a street, which holds thousands of gallons of water. That leads up for several hundred feet. And it seems that the entrance of that, the beginning of the line, is a giant steam stack that has holes in it where it would go into the ceiling. Where water should come down, but it's just a pretty mild stream. And there's more than one downshoot, but like that's the one that connects to
There's
this
like the
auger.
big downshoot.
Yeah, that is the big downshoot that connects to like this main road. There's thinner ones that have thousands or hundreds of gallons of water falling in other directions, and those feed other parts of the city. They're not as big.
Oh. Give me the stone. Why don't you give me the stone?
I throw the stone that's in my bag.
I have a sending stone.
No.
Oh,
Wait, what are you doing with it?
In case shit hits the fan.
He's watching.
And I can cast sending on you.
taking the telephone. He's taking the
Oh.
911 operator
Oh, the
call.
sending stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw him the rock.
Yeah, I thought he was asking for a rock.
Bro went real quick fast.
Rolgar
Catch.
is fucking sending it.
I'm like, wait, was that what you were asking for?
It's the talk rock.
No.
The sending stone.
Why do you want the sending stone if we're going out? Oh, you're going out. I'll trade you.
Well, I'm
And
watching.
I like gingerly walk up to the stone, and I'm like, hold out your hand. Hold out the other hand, drop the sprite.
Drop
On
the
three.
sprite.
1, 2, 3.
Hostage negotiation.
Because Rolgar is going to take my stone that Mon gave me
Come on.
and get rid of it. I lean down.
Roll me a Arcana check, please.
For shits and giggles, I'll lean towards it.
16.
16. It might just be because of all the running water, and you're sure you've heard it before, but in this moment it does not speak to you.
Mon speaks through the stone.
I take the first one that he gave me out of my box.
No, we're not
Roll
doing
me
this
a
right.
Arcana.
Guys, I started to change
You
my
did.
hand.
You did. Actually, not even there. I lied. I mean, you can still do it, but you wouldn't know this is happening. But you have since gone to work,
Yeah.
and you I was just giving you guys. I guess you can come back
14.
and get this stone and then go
Okay.
back to the front door.
Yeah.
14.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, 14.
14. Same thing. You've heard it speak to you before. You do put it against your ear.
I haven't heard that thing
Yeah, you
speak to me
have.
at all. I
Yeah,
didn't fail
down-
the. I didn't fail the first. Thing.
Way early.
It was
Rob.
you and Tim.
It was us.
Oh.
The rock.
You don't hear anything, probably due to the super high flowing water in the vicinity.
Alright.
Definitely not that Marn was a crazy bitch.
Wait, roll the.
No,
where
Martin,
are you?
he got us here, so he's
I'm
the
just
same.
gonna watch the stool.
Front door to the facility.
Will Gorkai?
How can I help?
Uh,
I am a measly man with hands to be directed as such.
Guess we're gonna go try to find the controls, you and me.
Got it. You will lead.
Okay. I'm gonna walk into the chute. Like where all the running water's down.
Like just the nearest one or the big one or
the big one.
Yeah. You will have to climb up the auger. Get back up into the scaffold. Okay. Roll me an acrobatics. As I'm sure you two just flew up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay.
The two flying
Okay,
guys. Oh god, Gorkhead. Goodbye, Gorkhead. It's been nice knowing you.
Shit. Gorkai tries to follow you. Technically no, because you've already used your action for this turn.
Yeah.
You're both climbing. And just due to the way the auger is built out of stone, he goes to step where he stepped 100 times before. He's climbed it many times. But just recently, a Goliath had fallen and ripped a giant chunk of the foothold just clean off that bitch. And so he puts all of his weight where there should be stone and there is none. Luckily, he rolled so shit, he only was 10 feet off the ground. So he falls 10 feet and takes a singular d6. Yeah. He takes 1 bludgeoning damage, and she slips and just tailbones himself into the fucking
Oh, God. Ow.
Dude. That would have been at least 6 damage.
And I'm probably
I don't
like-
know what the fuck you're talking about.
the mountain blown away. And he goes to climb it again.
Please, Brady, roll good. Dude, stop.
So he
Are you
climbs.
fucking for real?
He climbs the fucking thing. And he does make it past the stone that is missing, knowing that it's there. And out of excitement, he turns to like spit a fuck you on it, and he just loses his balance. just straight.
Can we make the roll and not you? Because you fucking
Banana peels it out. Same with just the 1 bludgeoning. Falls in the exact same way on the exact same tailbone angle. Lets out like a little. Perhaps maybe it's better if you just go on without me. I'm over it. I'm done.
And I like look back and I'm like,
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go get some fresh water.
Is he in the same room as us?
What?
Are they in the same room as us?
You're like 80-ish feet above. But you are in the same chamber.
Can I hear them?
No,
He's
it is
up there.
deafeningly loud.
He's up here now.
You were climbing during this time. I'd say that you've just now succeeded. It's like what I say, like 80 feet vertical space.
Yeah.
No, it's deafening
I'll,
in here.
I'm not there.
But
well, you saw Gorkai fall, so you're kind of there. You're like halfway.
He's in a different
he went the opposite way, but it all kind of happens in tandem. Regardless, though, you do make it to the top as you hear him shouting. He goes, "I'll keep watch at the front gate with your ally. You take your time. I'm fucking over it."
And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna.
He spatters off. 2 2s.
Yeah, thank you. Good job, Brady.
You only imagine what this guy's acrobatics plus is.
-1.
Not great.
Say it's
Why didn't you just tie a rope to him?
I can just.
They certainly both
You now arise,
fall, but
and you see both Calphane and Tyrone engaging in the melding process that they have the last day, going about themselves, like suturing essentially the stone together in very, very tiny patches, and it seems to be quite meticulous.
I'd be like, as I like as I walk by, I whisper like to him, "Where's Gorkai?"
The foreman says you're doing a great job.
He fell twice and landed straight on his ass. So he's gonna go back to Rolgar and watch the door, and I'm just gonna try to find the controls by myself, which is gonna be great.
First rule of climbing safety: you tie yourself to another.
anchors very important.
I figured since Gorkai had climbed up these many times before, it's probably fine.
And where it makes sense that I know that where I live is levels on levels on levels.
Well, I think the controls are obviously going to be in the building somewhere. If there's ogres in the building, like above us, this building, I've been through the building a little bit more than you have. It extends up to the first floor.
Okay.
So my prediction is the controls are on the first floor somewhere.
Yeah.
So I would look up there. If there's ogre presence, fucking call it, send it, we'll get the boys, and we'll go clear them out.
I do have Dimension Door to be able to get out to there quite hastily.
Okay.
Not too worried about getting out.
Just not try to set off any alarms.
Yeah, I'm just no.
I hear
no,
that voice.
no more
I hear that
alarms.
voice. I somehow hear Rolgar's. Don't set off any alarms.
I mean, that's the point that I'm getting at, though, is like, don't draw any more attention up here.
Don't worry.
Then
I've already drawn attention once, as you may have heard.
I've heard about that.
Don't want to do that again. I was close to dying. I know Calphane had to banish himself and then get the heck out of Dodge.
It's pretty sick though.
So I'm gonna try and find the controls. I don't know. We're gonna see where I go.
I mean, there are probably stairs, like in the building. You probably don't have to climb up the pipework to get to the.
If I have to, I will. I mean, I can misty step quite a ways. It's gonna be tough with the water flowing down.
Yeah, that's why I think there's probably stairs inside that go to a room. That's my
Yeah,
prediction.
like on E1.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably stairs from where we are on E2.
Yeah.
Because the building just extends straight up into E1. So you can probably just go straight to there from here.
Yeah. You guys haven't found any stairs now, have you?
I haven't looked.
Nothing.
I've been in
Not
this
even like
room
a-
and where we've slept, and then I went up for like 10 seconds, and then went.
You traversed vertically through the space, and it is kind of like your corporate apartment or like corporate fucking leased offices. Like there's just pocket chambers everywhere. Now, obviously, this ground level is giant in comparison. This chamber you're in right now is over 110-ish feet tall. 80 feet of that is the auger into that big trough that leads into the. But no, you have not gone through every chamber of the river.
Yeah. But I do know that this one building does extend between both floors. So you can get up a floor,
So you're saying,
presumably with some stairs.
like within this vicinity, is what you're saying.
Within this building,
Yeah.
the building goes from E2 to E1.
Okay.
It's that tall. It spans both levels.
It is a
So
beautiful, brutalist, like
Yeah.
poured concrete monolith. It's
Yeah.
one of the only buildings that even look like this.
So there's stairs in here that go up to E1
Yeah.
in this building.
I think, because I don't have any direction, I think the best course of action is just to wander around until I find something.
We'll look for some stairs
Well, yeah. Or a ladder.
or ladder or something.
Alright.
And obviously, if we fucking
Sorry.
cook through this in the next day or two and we still haven't found the controls, we can all look fucking look through there.
Where's my good music, bro? Shit.
I'm not gonna touch the controls either.
No.
I'm sure there's gonna.
We just want to locate them.
I'm sure it's gonna be in Dwarvish up there, so we'll be able to read it. But
Well, I mean, Rolgar can read it even if I was dead, so.
That's better.
Well, that's not an option. So.
I know.
Something a little bit
Yeah,
more stakes.
just find the controls. Obviously, we don't need to fuck with them right now, especially not
so
while
this
we are
big
in
expansive room, is there like any like there's offshoots for like different streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's not like an offshoot of like, can I see
everything in this room right now, or is it just like so? Because I think I'm just having a hard time picturing
Sure.
what it is. And
So-
I'm just stupid.
I wouldn't say that at all.
Dude, I literally, I'm like, there's like an auger, okay, where it's
You're
literally
trying-
like, in my
I'm
head, there's
trying
like,
to-
there's a floating auger that this guy can't climb up, and there's like, I don't know, it's,
I'm trying to paint this incredibly complex structure.
No, you're
in,
fine.
In theater of mind, so it is no one's fault but my own.
give me a full drawing of
So essentially-
give me the full schematics of this
Full
whole
floor plan.
entire city.
So essentially, it is.
And I want to have the code.
There are. Imagine like an open floor plan. So you're basically in a big box.
Yeah, because I see like stream, like this comes down, and there's like a bunch of like thing, like
Yeah.
with barriers that allow it to be a stream going in many different directions.
So many.
But I don't know. It's fucking.
Aside from just those, there are your lateral view is so obstructed by pipes and kinks
Okay.
and fucking non-stop.
So if I were to say
gymnasium.
I'm just gonna wander around in this area until I find something, can I do that?
You would have enough. If now that you're already up here, almost all the pipes, almost all of them that are made of stone. The steel ones are like small fitting like plumbing. They go fucking everywhere. You could monkey bars around. Everything that's made of stone that's attached to this mainstream is so giant, made for so much water, it would easily be able to hold a person. So you could just like walk upstream into different areas of the spider web.
yes.
I would say walk up like the main
McMuffin
pipe
meal?
because we're gonna start closing
Yeah.
off the side pipes.
Okay.
So
I'll walk up the main pipe.
Shout out, dog.
sponsored.
That's the greatest thing God ever made, right there.
Sorry, fellas. Anyway,
Head to McDonald's. Use code LuckPoint for 10% off.
And they totally won't look at you like you're stupid.
I am listening. I'm just putting something on. I just want a giant white screen for now.
White noise for babies.
Yes. Dude, let's go.
Hang on, I want the warm one.
You want the warm light?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
All right. 12 hours.
Can we just do a black screen?
Oh, there.
Oh
we
my
go.
god.
Get blinded, fuckers. Get raptured.
It's like Saint Ignatius.
Morden comes down and is like,
We
you
call
guys
him
took
that
too
because
long.
he got engulfed in flames.
No, I can turn that off if you want. I won't force you to look at that. I'm not that evil. I just wanted to see what it looked like. It illuminates you guys quite well, by the way.
Dude, also for the vid.
I want to try to pray to one of the other gods in my pantheon.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I want to pray to Doug Marin. Oh wait, yeah, Doug Marin, Bright Mantle. Be like, I know you helped build some of these. I know you had a part in some of this. Please, if you have any voice at all, you find where the controls are, so I can help free this city. More it's being will be done. With you.
Roll me a religion check.
At triple advantage.
No, God no.
Ooh. 25.
25.
Holy shit.
So you have a very little connection with this deity in terms of your devotion to them.
Yeah.
They're.
Come on, give it to me.
Are you edging? What's going on, bro?
Hang on. I'm not, dude. You're edging me right now, dude. Come on.
He's down there
Give
like,
me the information.
come on.
Come on.
I'm close. Give it to me.
I'm so close. Give it to me.
You feel a connection, though. You do feel as though your prayer lands somewhere in the cosmos, somewhere in the material realm, or outside the material realm. As you're not very akin to like following any of the commandments of other members of the devotees, and you feel warmth in your body that maybe he heard you. That's it.
Damn. All right.
This guy's just gonna be like, all right, so here's the DLL.
I've been waiting for your call.
Yeah.
I've been
Don't know
waiting for
who
your
you
call.
are. I don't know what the fuck
It'd
you
be
want from
really
me.
funny if he got back online. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Sir.
Who the fuck is that?
We're
guy?
put me
he's
on your
literally-
do not call list.
So the guy I
please.
pray to would literally be like calling tech support.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling AT&T.
The dude would be like, "Put me on your do not call list, please." And hangs up.
So unfortunately,
Do you want to upgrade your plan? I still feel warmth, so I feel like okay, maybe he heard me. He's probably gives me some motivation to keep moving forward. But I'm gonna try and go down the main path and try to find something
roll me a
crisp.
perception, and don't tell me the roll.
Cop. Natural 20.
Oh, all right. Well, so much for DCs. What's the point?
I know.
Why set up?
Dude, just don't
Why
even
set up?
bother next
Because
time.
every single time I set one, I rolled a.
I'm rolling hot right now. It's feeling good.
I rolled a.
Hey man, to be fair, he rolled that religion check and it was a 25, so it wasn't a natural.
It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
hang on. It was a natural 20, a 19, and another natural 20. So we're rolling. Don't squint your.
I think
fucking
you
eye.
microwaved your shit. Not
Yeah.
only- you
Yeah, I
mic-
microwaved my metal die.
Honestly, knowing you, the cube is dumb enough to do it. 100%.
He's just sitting there like, I'm gonna win it the Indian night, boys.
So, that's really great. We're gonna get that. You. This is gonna take time, no matter what your roll.
Not
is.
only did you
as
like
you're
the
gonna
cards, you
Yeah, I stacked my
through these.
deck and microwaved my dice.
It's too easy. The both of you spend an insane amount of time, obviously. Yes.
I want to like. I have my diagrams. I'm gonna show him like, obviously the side pipes that need to be blocked off, and be like, you can bring the rock down from the ceiling and block this shit, right?
How tall are these pipes?
The main one you're in is about 15 by whatever half of that would be, like a half circle, so like 7 to 8 feet.
Like 8.5 or
Yeah,
7.5.
7.5. Offshoots range in size from a foot to 5 feet in there, depending on how big they are. There's I'd say about a dozen small ones, half a dozen large ones. It's a pretty complex system.
Well, the large ones. How many like large ones are there? Fucking all the way down.
All the way down.
Like the big ones.
Aside from like your jet, like all the way up to the main chute. Because they spider off in their own, I don't know, 8 to 10.
Okay. So I'll point out the 8 to 10 and be like, the main ones have to be blocked off. These are the ones. Bing, 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 all the way down.
I don't think this works the way that you think it does, my friend.
I don't know how
I'm
it
reading.
works.
I'm reading this, and it doesn't work the way I thought it does either.
Okay.
You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any direction,
Okay.
and form it into any shape that suits your purpose. So, for example, you could shape a large rock into a weapon, idol, or coffer, or make a small passage through a wall as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
Okay.
You could also shape a stone door to its frame to seal the door shut. The object you create can have the 2 hinges and a latch with finer mechanical details if possible.
Okay. So you can make a 5-foot wall then.
Is that what?
You can shape 5 feet of stone, and however you fucking desire.
Yeah.
Which spells this?
Stone shape.
The pipes are made out of metal, right? Are they also stone? If they're stone, that makes it so much better.
Which pipes? You talking about the big ones?
The main one and the option.
All stone.
All stone?
All stone.
Oh,
Metal.
rather.
All the metal pipes in here, because like I said, the aqueduct, all the primary facilities of the aqueduct are older. So they were like brick and mortar built and cement poured back before, like in the infancy of the empire of this country.
Yeah.
So only the new age shit, which is like fine plumbing, let's say 2 feet or less in diameter, is stone, and that's like a combination of old brass, newer copper, some of it's cast iron, some of it's an alloy. It ranges depending on where you are, but all the big shit, everything leading from the main chute to the auger, all stone. It's all the original aqueduct.
So you can just take 5 feet of stone that is the pipe and just bend it up and make the wall, right? Is that how that
you touch an
spell
object
works,
of
I'm
medium size.
assuming?
An object's a little hairy, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension. So, let's say 5 feet in dimension would be a 5-foot cube, right? So, for example, you could shape a large rock into a weapon, blah, 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 as long as a wall. You can make a small passage through a wall. You could also shape a stone door to its frame. I would say, yeah. I would say you could basically take, the chute and just mold it completely
Just
lateral
fucking
and
bend it
close
up,
it,
yeah.
as if it was a door. As long as it's within 5 feet. Some of them, maybe 1 or 2, if that,
take
are
2
bigger than that.
passes.
Yeah, but like I said, most of them are half a dozen or less feet in size. And those are like the bigger chutes. Those are the big.
Yeah.
5 feet of flowing water is a lot. In a pressurized environment, is a lot of gallons of water.
I explained that. We just go.
Okay. I will touch it.
Have you ever been to Splashdown?
Oh yeah.
That's what this whole place looks like. It looks like all the.
Hell yeah.
It looks like that's the best way I can explain it.
That's literally the best description ever.
If you were sitting at the bottom and like looking up into
Does that
the
still
fucking.
exist or is that closed forever?
It was bought by someone, but it does exist. It has been teared down. Someone bought it. And we're gonna reopen it, but no one heard anything.
We're gonna reopen
They
it?
were gonna.
You own it.
They broke
You
bottles.
you said we're gonna reopen
We're
it.
gonna. We're gonna open
Come
it.
to the broken
Real
bottles
estate
snack
moguls.
bar.
So like if you're.
Subscribe for free.
Or like triple play or whatever. Like if you're sitting at the bottom and you're looking up at like all they're made of
I've never
stone.
been to triple play.
Okay, same thing. But you're
Flash
looking up
down.
at these tubes, these giant fucking
Yeah.
snaky
The toilet bowl.
everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. And the auger's basically the toilet bowl. It just goes down.
Okay.
That's the best thing I can give you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say you could close it in that fashion. It would probably render those passages obsolete forever past that point. But
Like I can't.
Oh,
put
I don't
back
give a
down.
fuck.
you could if you wanted to use another spell.
Yeah, I'm not worried
but-
about that. That's
Yeah.
for the dwarves to figure out when they get back home. Okay.
So then,
We're fucking shit
are
up,
we
Calvin.
shutting off water for the lower levels? If we do that.
You don't ask
Well,
me.
there's not currently. There's not barely any water running through here.
In your current path, there is very few. It's like a trickle, let's say,
Yeah.
ankle height
Are
or whatever.
offshoots even getting water?
Some of them are, like earlier in the pass, like at the very beginning of the line, some of like the 12-inch and under pipes that are at the bottom of the trough are. But like I said, the main trough only has ankle high water in it.
Yeah.
And that's what's running off.
I would say I'm not concerned about that. Like, there's not a lot of water running through here. And I would predict that they're probably congregating where there's a lot of water running through. So if they're fucking missing out on 4 dribbles of water,
They won't notice.
they probably will just go somewhere else.
Close
You
that
want-
bitch up.
Yeah, how many casts do you want to do? There's...
I have 3.
Do what you can spare, and then we'll keep welding.
So I can upcast it, which doesn't do anything different.
No.
But I can do it 3 times at the 4th level,
Okay.
and then up from there.
So you tell me how many you want to try to close. There's about... No, well, fuck, not about. There is 9. Fuck the 8 to 10. There's 9 chutes that are big enough, that are, let's say, just bigger than that, like, standard 6x6 inch, like, pin nose shit.
Could you do 4 today, 5 tomorrow, or 5 today, 4 tomorrow? Close them all up, and then we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the time. That way you still have some
I'll do
tools.
5 today.
Okay. So you components, and you have a spell focus, so you don't need your item. You go to the ends of the trough and lay your hands on the stone, calling upon your deity and divinity magic to imbue it with almost a semblance of life, so it moves at your will. The heat of your hands transposes directly into the stone, and although parts of the main canal are probably bigger than 5 feet, because your working space is a maximum of 5 feet, it's possible that your patch is probably slightly shallower in stone fucking infrastructure, but you very easily, very cleanly, with no vague interpretation, just pull it straight up and then mold it into a nice, smooth, shiny paths.
Can I put like Tyrone's beautiful mug in one of them?
You definitely could. You can make an idol.
Dude, Tyrone would be fucking losing his mind at this point. Like, oh my fucking god.
So
It's the plan's coming together.
so
Holy
you do this 5
fuck.
times.
Yep. One
Calfane, we're gonna fucking do it, Calfane. We're gonna make it out. Holy
one
shit.
wall has my face on it, one wall has Roller's face, one wall has Tyrone's, and one wall has Molder's.
Sure. You
And
go
then the other has Gorkat.
Yeah, let's get Gorka.
You go up the chute of this canal slowly, and it does take a lot. I mean, a 4th level spell and above, right? You're doing some shit, and you slowly begin to shape the stone, and it doesn't make like a grinding noise. It kind of like does this like weird, like when you shake an aluminum sheet, it's like as you're like fucking malforming it to these shapes. Because you're such an adept spellcaster, and because this is only a 4th level, it doesn't take much mental effort. It's probably easier than spending 6 hours welding. And in the course of just the time it takes you to walk between the canals, so I don't know, 10 minutes total, you close essentially half of them. Completely like reshape the canal and lip it into a solid pipe. At least half
Tyrone
of
is
it.
like fucking Jesus Christ. Tyrone sees the light and he's like, there's a fucking way. There's a fucking way that this happens.
Which one's the gate? You know?
It's the auger.
Of the auger.
Yeah,
itself.
we need the water to go straight through this whole pipe to the auger. That's why we need to close all the offshoots. Because we want all the water pressure fucking that way.
He does say that, and you look back and you go, oh, the auger, and then you realize, just for a moment, because it is stone, and it's probably on an old, like, pinion system, like, it's not on a ball bearing, it's not on an axle, it's probably a piece of stone put into a stone cylinder that just fucking turns, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's a lot. It's gonna need a lot.
Yeah, we need all of the juice.
It's gonna need a lot of
I
weight
mean,
on
I
it.
can control rivers, so I mean, if this doesn't work out, we can at least try something else.
Yeah, but hey, if we close all these and this works, then you don't even need to spend a spell slot trying to control the water.
What's a spell slot?
You tell me, pal.
What's a spell slot?
I have to piss. I'm gonna keep
What's in
welding.
action?
I'm gonna keep welding
Yeah.
and
Welding? Or are you gonna do something else?
I'm gonna take a minute to eat a little nutrition block.
Sure. You sit down and take your 4-min scheduled 10-minute break. Building the skyscrapers in New York in the mid-40s. Rolgar. It's at this time that you're looking out the door, and you do continually hear these growls. The dragons seeming to peruse their way through the 2nd level, which isn't uncommon, knowing that they seem to tend to the higher levels a little bit more often. The thoroughfare. You know, I need different music. That's what I need. That's way low. That's too low. It's too low battery.
No music at all.
I could do no music, but... So, you see these interactions happening before you as there is giant speech. You recognize it. And every time they speak, they're obviously always agitated. They're angry. You see most of them trying to find ways to keep themselves busy. You do not understand what they're saying between each other. And it's at this point that you hear footsteps behind you. And you snap your head with your 23 perception, very in tune with your senses. I'm just using your previous roll for your watch, right? A 4-hour watch like you would be long resting. You snap your head on a fucking swivel, and you see Gorkai grabbing his ass, scratching like the back of his body, walking at like a he goes, "Hey, I just came to help. How's it going?" pipe blockage.
They're marching the streets right
Oh, well, okay. I'll stand watch with you. Your friend gave me this,
now. Ah. Yeah.
it's twice my size.
I used
But,
to carry that for a very long time.
and it fits someone of your height more than me, but, very generous. I thought that perhaps maybe I'd remain here that in case something went sideways, I'm here to lend a blade or a halberd, if the case may be.
I appreciate it.
And he, uses it and leans it against the wall, and then, wall sits on it, because it's so much fucking taller than him.
Oh,
He
okay.
uses it as an angle.
Do you mind keeping your eyes out on?
Oh,
Mess
no,
with
you...
something.
Silly me. I'll take a look.
I want to take. I'm gonna say a little. Or I'm gonna ask everyone a question.
Okay.
I think I might have already asked this. Could be wrong. I don't remember. But I'm gonna ask Kate. Send me about the gauntlet.
You did.
I did do
you
that.
can ask again. This was when you got it.
Yeah, and he said I don't.
And he was
know
like,
about
"There's 1,000 cursed objects. Some of them are not worth the bargain." But that was I think before you even put it.
Yeah.
It's when you bought it and you're like, "Yo, you ever heard of this shit?" And he's like, "Obviously not, but they exist. They're real. I fucking probably have some of them out there."
Okay.
You know. But you can still communicate with him if you want. But
I don't really need that.
like unlike some of the party members who have to pray to a god who tends to an entire race. I mean, Semyon is basically like the quick 911 dial up on your fucking quick dial. So it's a little bit different for the way you communicate compared to them. So
I'll ask Gorka. I'm like, when's the last time you had a cooked meal?
how long did you say it was that I've been here?
Mm, 50-ish years.
50-ish years. I'm gonna have to say 50-ish years, probably. Being of the Battleborn lineage, even when I was in the city guard, they treated me a little bit higher than some of the riffraff.
You remember the good taste of venison?
Taste of venison. I've had it in my younger years. Funny enough, Snowforged, your friend, they'll get their name for nothing. I mean, they're valiant hunters. Slayed some of the most bizarre beasts on the mountains, but more so where our prime attachment to the outside. Furs, trophies, everything that wasn't an agricultural linen or a rock usually came by their or their underlings. So I've had some fine game before ceremonies or banquets at the hall, dormant, throne, but obviously it's been quite some time. He coughs. In character.
And I'll just sit back and lean my head against the wall and watch out.
Sure. So, sure. Same roll. You haven't done anything to break that action, really, and more so, only like an hour's rest.
You want it? I can get you up there.
What?
Up to where Bonya's out.
Oh, they're doing their own thing. I'm more of a fighter than I think. I think they've got it handled.
Kind of.
At least I don't tell them. I hope they got it. Your avian friend has put a large amount of trust in my understanding of this facility. Let me tell you, do not understand this facility. I wish you all the best of luck, and by God, I will put my limbs on the line if it means that we can somehow reclaim this city. But
It's okay. I don't think much.
I don't know if you've heard this phrase, but when I was a kid, the Battleborn used to say, "Strong here, not here."
That's funny. They tell me that all the time.
Perhaps he's picked up a colloquialism of two.
Two stupid fellas.
Dumber than rocks, but stronger than stone.
I love the idea that Gorkite's like, that stuff that I told your boyfriend, I fucking made it up. I have no idea.
You tried!
He's like, I honestly just made all that shit up.
You were like, so
No
what's the
clue.
root of the fucking source? And he's like, probably the big thing.
It's really funny. Like, now I'm imagining it. We open it up, and it's one of the ones I blocked off already. We're just kind of like,
Time to pull it apart.
we're like, what now?
I mean, it makes sense though that the big one would open the gigantic 35-foot thick door.
Funny enough.
He did say when you
makes
met him, he
sense.
was like, I've opened it before through the ceremony, and I know that the biggest machine in here is literally designed to open the biggest thing.
Yeah.
He was fully transparent. Based on what I've learned was
Yeah, he was like, I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, I
that
think
it's that
I've been around here a lot, and that is definitely the biggest fucking piece of machinery in this entire facility. And as you've seen, there are hundreds of valves and shit, but it is. It's a fucking imposing piece of structure. Sorry. I did that scream for Gorkite at the very beginning of the session, and it chooched the fuck out of my vocal cords for the rest of the session. So anyway,
All down.
an hour passes. 2 hours pass. 3 hours pass. About halfway through your watch, essentially.
Yes.
Molnar. You spent a lot. I'm gonna actually give you a little bit different ambiance because you're not hearing the dripping water of like overflow. Yeah, you're hearing river flow. So let me see if I can get a little bit of that for you. No. I want. Okay, it's a little bit better. So you're high enough in the spider web of pipes and canals and troughs that it is even more deafening than the ambient sound down below. As you can imagine, you're literally just... You guys know how loud... A fucking sink is loud if you leave it on. You can hear it 3 rooms down in your house.
Here's
Like-
how water sound. No.
Yeah, yeah. So it's obviously like imposingly loud, and that recognition comes to you about, oh, you kind of see, like, even with his strain, why he was able to survive so long.
Yeah.
He's basically just cocooned in this fucking...
Honestly, as I'm walking through, I'll probably like scoop up some water and just drink it, whatever necessary.
And every time you do, oh, it is a blast from the past, a blissful elegance, a kiss of Mother Nature.
It's got minerals and shit in
Oh,
it.
it tastes like you're chewing gravel. Like, it's got that much salt and fucking, like...
Oh.
It's... Oh, baby.
Oh, you're edgy.
It's... Okay, well... Edge... Yeah. So, with your roll... Jesus, my throat. You make your way through the canals, and you do your best to attempt to follow, right, the bigger chutes, right? Where do these go?
Yeah.
And you go laterally almost away from that main steam stack that shoots into the air. And 50 and 60, 70, 80 feet wind around, and at times you almost lose your footing and you look down and you realize you're walking in like a 5-foot wide canal, and you realize like, holy fuck, I'm 65 feet and then 85 feet off of the actual ground. And if you fall, it's going to be one of those cartoons where it's like ping pong ping all the way down to the fucking bottom. But you keep your cool about yourself, and nothing's small enough that any roll is necessary. And as you get to the corners of the facility, you do find that there is a chamber in a chamber, and you go through like some tunnels and squeeze through some manholes essentially, and you find a set of ladders. There isn't stairs. It seems that vertical space is in such high demand in this facility when it was built, they couldn't warrant having a staircase. So you find these carved out handholds. So it's not like a ladder built off the wall, it's a ladder built into the wall. It's very sturdy, obviously. And you see them now everywhere in the secondary chamber as they scale up. And you see that they meet like small little land bridges, probably for maintenance purposes. And with that roll, I'd say you obviously would extend it. And you would keep your eye out, you keep exploring.
Yeah. Great.
And it takes this 3-4 hours of this labyrinth fucking pipe work, incredibly complex structure. You follow the ladders, you follow into the secondary chamber, where they consolidate to this opening of where now you feel like you're probably above that original steam stack. It looks similar in construction, it's the same width, and it comes into the floor. There seems to be some grates and other type of facility-like infrastructure here. there is a kind of like a blast furnace door. Like you can open the grate to look in, and you put your head in, and you see that even at this level, the water still is not flowing. You do look up, and you see that like trickling of the occasional gallon or two bouncing off the walls and spraying white water around. You do see that with that giant blast furnace gate to like peer in and out, so like no one dies and gets sucked in. OSHA violations and all that gotta maintain.
Yeah.
That there is the occasional lever and some to probably dialect some of that water even at this top of the stream into smaller chutes. But from what you can tell, you're at like the top of the line. What's left of this is how the pipe reaches through the levels into the mountains. You're at the top of the facility. You've like scaled like 140 feet vertically.
Is there any dwarvish around me?
Speech?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, ingrained into the walls.
Same, you know, with that roll as you investigate around, you do see that there are some sporadic wordings. Like some of them are obviously pretty apparent. Stay clear when open.
Yeah.
Make
Warning.
Sure, yeah. Valve is shut if equal kilo of X amount of water per hour.
It's like a conversion chart right down
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. You do see that there's this foot pedal system here. And you go and you give it a look over, and it's kind of hard to see what it does. It's two kind of like sewing machine pedals. They're riveted, and they definitely depress into the stone floor, and they are mechanical. They're not arcane or, you know, this world's version of electrical, right? Arcane or steamwork or anything like that. They're just mechanical. You probably depress and operate some type of winch or something. But you don't know what they do. Sorry for the really loud water noise. You're really loud and with water.
Can I slightly press down on one?
Sure. Left or right? Like slips. Good question.
Calfin, get ready to run for your life when Molnir fucking sends water towards us and kills us.
I'm ready.
Swept away.
There's only two pedals.
There's only two pedals.
Is one higher than the other?
No.
They're like equal length. It's like
Yep. So yeah, they're weirdly small, and they're sat right to the left of that blast furnace door, almost like they connect to the chute in terms of orientation. They're not like in the corner somewhere. They're like around the diameter of the giant tube.
I'm about to press on one, and then I feel like Tyrone's voice will be like, "Don't press anything, you fucking dumbass." I'm not gonna press.
Okay.
I will like get really literally like an inch away.
You're like, wait.
I'm gonna take mental picture. I'm gonna pull out my camera and be like, okay, get in a hood. And sit there for no.
You take a moment and
yeah.
you take a long exposure Nikon DSLR 3 camera shot of this apparatus. It is very simple in its presentation. There's not like buttons and valves everywhere. There's a like the occasional like pull plug in the wall, probably for some of the smaller offshoots, and there's a lot of tubes in this area. But that's like the only real mechanical thing you see. Control type, right? Which is what you're
Is
looking
there like a seat with it too? Like
there's a stool, like a stone stool that's built out of the ground for probably
it's
someone
just
to
those
operate.
2 foot pedals. There's nothing like controlled.
No, just the foot pedals.
They had some dwarf just going.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna
eat a candy while you think.
give it the once over and then probably. I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm at the top of the facility. Like this is the tippy top.
With a natural 20,
Yeah.
if you go any higher, you'd be going through the fucking floor. Like,
Okay.
you know how tall these levels are. You started at 80 feet, and you went like 140 feet past that. You gotta be at the top. Of E2.
Of E2.
Who knows what's above this facility?
And those ladders were there ladders kind of going into E1? Or was it just like getting up into
Yeah,
that
just into this
140
top.
feet?
Yeah, just into this top section.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be an exit to this chamber. And I'm sorry I'm glossing over the super complex structure. You were looking for something very specific, and you found it with a natural 20. At least in some form, right? You found a control. You explored. It's been 4 hours. You're kind of mentally exhausted as you've been Sherlock Holmesing around this fucking mall, this shopping mall-sized facility.
I'm gonna, start probably trudging back.
Okay.
Do I hear anything besides the running water? Like maybe like a rare like. That's how they talk, right? They talk like imbeciles. Like
No,
imbeciles.
fun, super smart
Guys.
guys.
They talk like kitchen cells.
kitchen stove.
Smart.
I want you guys to know, by the way,
smart guys.
I'm totally breaking immersion, that our highest videoed TikTok and YouTube short ever is me almost vomiting from that whiskey. None of the D&D content.
Really?
Our highest viewed video ever is me drinking the whiskey
Yeah, of course it is.
and almost physically
How many views down
perspiring.
now?
You don't need to know D&D.
1.6K on YouTube, like 700 with like 80 likes on TikTok.
Oh shit.
You don't need to like D&D to realize that you're going through some shit.
And so you make
Yeah.
your way back, which no roll needed for that.
Khaz'dral got taken over by a bunch of chuds, dude.
Oh, sorry, what you were
Crazy.
saying. No, you don't hear anything. You're probably too elevated on this level, and then as you would know, you do know the structure of the facility. Each level barrier, as you guys have transferred through them with the units, is like
Thick.
It's thick. It's like
Yeah.
40, 60 feet of rock.
Like a spoon of peanut butter.
Yes. Chunky.
Ooh.
So there's not enough space, really, for anything above that to make its
My
noise.
people use chunky peanut butter for the fucking levels.
That's actually what they use for mortar. Don't let the Icker Gapper get you, bro. Don't,
Dude, shut the fuck up.
don't let the boy hit you up.
Matt Mercer, write it in.
Some of the greatest, what can I say? My lore
Literally-
building is so deep.
Hey, is
bro.
there a Santa? Is there a Santa-like figure? Actually, there's the Icker Gapper, literally on the dock. Didn't even look at the dock. He's like, I've been stewing.
I've
on
been
this
waiting. How funny of you to ask.
He has,
I have his whole stat sheet right here.
He finally closes the tab called the Ickerbank.
Oh, thankfully. God.
Yeah, I'll start trudging back through the water. Am I going with the stream now? Because I imagine I'm kind of going like
Yeah.
upstream, so it's a little bit, probably a little bit easier.
And at this point, just due to the so much space you've covered, there are some streams that are still filled to the brim. So there are some that you're walking through like 4 feet of running water that you're like having to like,
Hold on.
you know, like railway up an escalator type deal. Some of them are completely empty, like the giant trough that goes to the auger. It's a variance of the two. There's other vertical chutes you see where some feed into and probably go down to what you saw earlier that they were taking buckets of water out of. There's hundreds of these vertical tubes that are fully enclosed, like water slides, kind of fully enclosed stone. But yeah, you know where you're going, especially with the role of how you got here. You would have taken the time to try to at least memorize how you got here, how to get here next time, and how to get back safely.
Sure.
It takes you half the amount of time to return than it took to get you there, obviously, because you were searching, you were looking for shit. During that adventure, a couple other things you picked up on from the facility. As you go up, slightly more pipes. It seems they probably retrofitted some of the old cement structures that could use retrofitting in recent years before the fall. A lot of those pipes are still pumping water, probably to other portions of the city. The aquifer water itself, as you drink it, is explicitly crisp and clean still, even after all this time. Especially coming into the season you guys are coming, where you've kind of gone past the
That
worst,
runoff.
the worst part of winter, and now you're like kind of in that spring, early spring. You guys went underground when like winter started, and it's been a couple weeks and a month or so. So like that early spring melt off is like, you know, you'd recognize that. That's kind of a way that you guys tell the seasons down here. Some of the infrastructure actually just fails in super deep summer.
Oh, it is summer.
You're like, oh, there's less clay taste. It's more rocky. Yeah.
You're like swirling it into like a wine glass. You're like, oh, summer eve is on. It's nigh.
Unironically, a real cultural thing that you guys would do.
Goddamn.
Yeah, and so,
The meme turns into
yeah.
reality.
And it's not like you guys, you know, when you guys lived here, you didn't have the doors open. You guys know when day was, and you had your own way of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But there was a change, because in the summer, deep summer, like right before fall, there is a known loss of function for infrastructure in the city, just because there's less water to come through. And not only do you guys use it for potable water, you use it to operate machinery.
Yeah.
And so there's less water coming in for weight to move shit. So
Glad we're not taking this back during the summer. A little bit more difficult.
only a lot. So that's just some things you pick up. You just notice that some things have been retrofitted. Some of these pipes seem in perfect working order in this top section, and who knows where they go. It's a crazy spider web. But as you do ascend, things tend, in a general sense, get thinner. Like the pipe size gets smaller and smaller as you get to the top of the line. Are they bullying you?
No.
What are you doing, dude? Okay. What are you doing to my boy? Are you denying him a popcorn?
I gave him like probably so
giving
much
so
power
much
to
He's coming in for it. He's like, he's not looking.
Dude, every time he's reaching to the bag, he fucking just ran around the table.
Well, you're more than welcome to say no if he's being a bitch. Drago, come lay down. Come here.
We're playing tricks, dude.
No, you don't get a pout.
We
Come on, you
resulted in
fuck.
trickery.
He's looking. He's looking for what you've dropped. You
Dude, he's gonna
So-
dye his whole fucking head. now.
You guys are sitting here, welding away, and about 2 hours later, 6 hours total, you see, drenched in water, both his own sweat and the fresh water from the waist down, Molnir returns to the two of you, and you see now they made some incredible progress both on the floor. What did I say? 6 hours has passed.
Yeah.
Both on the floor and some of the offshoots have been molded over perfectly polished stone.
With your face.
Do I see my face? Do
You
I
do
like
see-
do a
you-
double take with
you
like
do
I
see
like
your
walk
face.
by the faces and I'm like, I'll point it and I'm gonna like look at you guys and be like, is that faces?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Custom touch. I don't know. I don't
Can
know.
I look at how detailed is my face?
Let me
Does
read
it
the,
have-
let me read the spell.
Does it have a weird little mole that's like on my? No.
I mean,
It's just a square.
Aren't
it
they,
says
like-
you can make something up to an idol,
It's lit. My face is
Yeah.
lit. There's a cube there. It's just
Which would
protruded out
imply
of the wall,
some
and you're like,
level of
That's
detail.
an exact
Intricacy,
quote.
yeah.
Thank
So
you.
I would say, like,
Thank you for
if
making-
you're
that's
thinking
perfect.
photorealism is a 10, and what he originally painted with the stink lines is a 0, this is like a solid 6/6. I almost
I'm
said
like-
6/7. It's a solid 6. It has some detail and intricacies. Based on how the spell's worded, I would assume that you could make a little bit of artwork out of it.
Very nice. Found some controls.
Excellent.
Really?
Yeah. Not at all what I thought they would be. There's 2 foot pillars. I went up some ladders. I traversed through there. It felt like I was really close to. There's 2 foot pedals, about even in space. I almost pressed on them, and then I heard that voice in the back of my head being like, "Don't do it."
Thank God.
I mean, we
Holy
could
fuck, thank God.
we could always try it out while the offshoots are still
I
open.
mean,
I would like to try it out, like later in time.
I
honestly.
don't. There was no writing what they did.
Really?
Well, I was
They,
gonna say,
but like as I went up, there was dwarven writing on the walls, like keep out, like danger, clear. There was like some charts as well. As I was going up, like a small mapping of different pipes.
worst case scenario that I think of. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Worst case scenario I can think of is that they get here to the gate and then we can't open it because that doesn't end up controlling the water.
It's funny to me that those are the only controls that you spotted. So you just went up the main chute.
Yes. I mean, if I could go up the side to shoot, but I'm worried that I might get blocked off.
Yeah.
I mean, the main shoot was, good idea. There's 2 controls up there. I can try to go up another shoot.
I'm just interested in exploring like the rest of the building
Yeah.
that isn't.
I mean,
up the
the
pipe.
day is still somewhat young.
Let's say you woke up at an X time plus 6 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd probably be pretty tired of trudging.
I mean, you're a little mentally exhausted, yeah, absolutely, and physically going upstream trying to get there.
Yeah.
Back was probably a little
But
easier.
I had a little
You
bit
even
of rest.
went wee down one of those tunnels because it was fun.
I could probably try to go up another chute. But
Maybe explore the building. Because 2 foot pedals to control fucking all of this shit is a little
Unless the foot pedals was the backup and all of the shit that they smashed down there at the bottom. Was the
Right
actual
mantles
control.
were pretty smart.
Simply ahead of their time.
Our engineers were masterful.
Yeah, but I would feel like an idiot if I didn't explore the rest of this building.
I'm going
Just
to
to
explore.
understand.
I'm going to explore the rest. I'm just saying that. Wouldn't put it past them to have a very simple
Yeah.
thing. I mean, we have this odd maze of pipes. I feel like the controls might be pretty simple. Although the engineer, there's sometimes when the engineer like, oh, we'll just figure it out. It's obvious, but it's not quite obvious. But we'll see about that. And that's a slight on engineers. You guys don't know what you're doing.
You do know that most people that operate the aqueduct and the city infrastructure were usually born into it.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of like manuals, right? Like, oh
Yeah.
hey,
It's just like,
instructions or
it's like,
words.
hey, Johnny Brightmantle,
Yeah,
go up.
you're next. Like I've operated the top aquifer for 48 years. You're next to learn, and so it was a lot of yeah.
Yeah.
So just say that's why there's not a lot of visual.
I mean,
representation.
I'm gonna go down an offshoot.
I wouldn't go down. I guess you could like today, but we're gonna be blocking them off.
Just don't block off the one that I go down.
I don't think we're blocking off anymore today.
You guys are all done for today.
We're done blocking off the sides. We're still welding the bottom.
We're still well on the ball. In between
yeah,
hours.
I'll go down to a different offshoot, see if I can find something.
Investigation.
As soon as he goes down, I'll jokingly, while he's still in earshot, mutter up some
16.
magical sounding phrase. I'll be like,
It could never happen. 16. 16
And on that 16, Rupis.
You're best,
can I?
Mr. Volgar. When you're ready. If you're looking at something, we don't have to start. Do we need a minute?
We don't need to play D&D.
No, I wasn't even being facetious. I mean, we're just come back from a group P. We need a minute. Okay. You're standing with Gorga. And then there's like a breath of silence, and right in front of the door, 2 feet from it, there's this thud, and then this noise. You peer out and you see that one of an ogre has slammed a female ogre against the wall. They exchange heated word, push each other. One of them back hits the door and it like the
I'll
stone.
cast tongues.
Okay. You
And I'll
cast
grab
tongues.
Gorkite and I'm just gonna hide him behind me.
He grabs
And
the
I'll lean him
standard
against the wall.
and he's like,
I'm just gonna scoot him behind me.
he's gonna roll stealth check. It's not even open, Brady, but I just sent Tyrone fucking to the shadow realm.
Dude. Be fucking careful. I'm delicate, bro.
Ooh, okay. Their speech continues. What you hear is, woman, you tell me that if I stay, you go find rats we promote. I couldn't find them. They're gone. Even our overseers say gone. They're gone. You lie, little woman. I hear from every boss, everyone. Every single one. They say they search day and night, and whoever finds rat gets to ride reptile lizard. He slaps her across the face. She spits out a full tooth. It like skitters across the floor. Their shouting grows louder, and it's loud enough that another ogre takes notice. He goes, "Shut up! Me eat!" And you see he opens a small pouch and he scoops out a black, viscously brown sludge and just shoves the whole thing in his mouth. And then sits down against a random building. The two of them continue their speech. It's, I don't have to do the voice the whole time because it really is just bickering. It's the same thing. It seems that they seem to be upset about this woman failing at whatever she was told to do. The conversation does end as one of them blocks your side of the street as it moves to the right a little bit, the small like V orifice that you cover with the pipe that you're looking through. Fully blocks it. Giant pimples on her back. Insane. So they're so giant you almost just like want to like yeah.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
I'm just gonna, it goes like this and then it goes into this door, right?
Yeah, it's a very small
How
like
close am I to the corner where I could
within a couple feet. You could definitely just go if you wanted to remain out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check. You see that they're so close, closer than you originally thought. Their voice continues. That you scoot back a little bit, and doing so, you catch your ankle on a small piece of pipe, and there's just this little ping that goes out, and then whoo.
I cast invisibility immediately.
Okay, just on you.
Is Gorkai close enough where if I pushed him around the corner, could I do that?
Well,
Or could I cast invisibility and just pick him up and walk around the corner?
when you cast invisibility, you can target up to 4 creatures.
Me and him are invisible.
Wait, what? Really?
Whenever you cast invisibility at a spell slot higher than when it's
Oh,
casted,
and
you
only
can
cast
choose
it
it,
at 5.
and you can only cast it at 5.
I lean back and I grab.
So sorry, 3 creatures. You're right. 5 minus 2.
Just grab the top of Gorkai's head and I return invisible.
Okay. Right, I'm not reading this. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each
just
slot
need to-
above 2.
So +2.
So plus 3.
Plus
Because
3.
it's a 2nd level, so 3, 4, and 5. If you cast it at 5, it'd be 3. Am I crazy? Doesn't matter for this. Didn't know that. That's why I Googled it while you're talking.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah, wow.
You have mass invisibility. As long as you can touch them. Because mass invisibility, I think, is like an AoE. It's like literally, I choose you.
Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter. You hear this scuffle that you make, and it like ping through the canal. Touch Gorkai, and he like grips the shit. You see the veins bulging out of his sinewy arms and muscles, the bones protruding through his skin. Rips the shit out of this halberd, and he watches his hands before him disappear. As you kind of like hold him in place, right? So he just doesn't move. You hear her. She goes, "Oh, shut up, small man. I'm not small." She turns. You see her bulbous eye. It looks like it has cataracts. It's almost glossed over. There's probably a lot of dietary issues with these ogres. And she like peers into the darkness. Okay. She looks at you. She goes, "That stupid wall is too loud. We're gonna go home. And well, we're gonna go into the back. You're gonna make me feel like woman again." And they walk away. As they seem to leave the vicinity. Gorkai's tension and the grip, the vice grip he has on the haft of this halberd. You can hear it release. It's like.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna put my face in the hole and like look to see if what the dude's doing.
Roll me a perception check. 11. It's too hard to tell from this distance. You're a little shaken from what just happened. It is all I can tell you is what you already saw, just the color and that it's
He's
some,
reaching just like in this little pouch and just scooping it.
yeah. He looks very malnourished.
Can I smell it?
From this distance, no. He's probably about 60 feet away.
Oh,
He
probably.
was on the other side of the street when this was occurring, but he was close enough to hear these assholes fight. Gorkai goes, "All of you are quite talented, may I say."
You can say that. These aren't my powers.
But you just,
Mm-hmm.
but that means
Mm-hmm.
that I'm confused. How you know power if you tell me that it is. Look at my hands. Do you see? As you guys are both just talking to nothing. You can't see each other. so he's talking, "What are you talking about?" And you're like, "Listen, asshole." Where are you? As he like feels out and just grabs you straight on the belly button, just like the blubber of your lower body. Still a tone individual,
I'll drop the invisibility.
if you'd like.
I'll drop it on him. I'll say I can stand here for a little while and watch the door. Actually, you grab me just a little. Grab yourself a bite to eat with me too.
I can do that. As long as you feel safe here. Well, I suppose you can just evaporate out of existence whenever you feel. So it seems to be a common thing among your allies,
Imagine that.
Well, how do you
not being.
think we got up here?
That's something I could learn.
I swear to God, you don't hear this. I'm not there, but if you corrupt Gorkai, I'm gonna fucking hurt you. If you
No.
corrupt that.
I can try something.
I swear.
Maybe later, during the invasion. Anyway, give me maybe 30 minutes. I'll find something for us to snap. He returns.
I know this guy Asmar.
You guys have been here for.
Yo, don't do that, dude. Are we fucking for real?
Wait, who do you
You're
know?
corrupting my people
I know
now.
that named Asmar.
Oh man!
Don't do that,
Oh my
man.
God, that's so
oh my
fucking funny.
god.
Yeah, talk to this guy. I'll look you up.
You do have his.
Uh-huh.
His
I,
business card. You hold it.
Literally
out.
his business card. Yeah. Listen. All right. Just give this guy a ring. He'll hook you right
Hey,
up.
look
Bro.
you up.
Check it out.
Let's take a look at Rolgar's card.
In debt,
Kill
$3
one.
billion.
Three more billion.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing around.
It's so-
Nothing ever
I'll
happened.
just like. Is there like a? This door's like
Sold.
fucked, and there's like a hole that I would. You said I had to roll to even fit through it, right?
Yeah. Even you would have to roll the through. Yeah.
Can I get my head out?
I'd say yeah, probably. You're still invisible, I believe, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you. Sorry, more like this. Down the birth canal. Fucking seeing light for the first time. You are bathed in the light that is ambient in this level, as we talked about multiple times. Like 3, 2, and 1 are all actually lit by braziers and torches. You look out and look from side to side, and once again, you do see that general population has returned, right? They're probably, you don't know what's going on other than what's right in front of you. You don't know how the city's reacting to recent events. But you do see, let's say in your vision, if you could see one city block in each direction, double-digit ogres, maybe 10 to 12. Just in that, city block. Oh, a couple houses down that way, a couple houses down that way, a couple houses down.
Can I like? What are they wearing?
How
How are they different from the other ones?
Roll me a perception check.
12.
Well, they seem to be wearing more so what was similar to what was in E3 as well, where these ogres, are wearing more linens than not. Like they have clothes, probably that they've kind of just ripped together out of patchwork linens. The ones below had like a loincloth, and they were just bare dick and ballsing like everything. Most of them don't have that sigil. That seems to be like specific to who like has authority on that level, right? It's not every ogre up here has one of those. Most do, but in this general vicinity, you see a couple. But they seem to just be wearing. They still seem very famished and thin. But aside from the fact that they just seem to be look slightly more well dressed, or just slightly more dressed in general. They have like coverings. Some of them have like sashes. Let's say like some has a bandana. Like they've tied things around themselves. That kind of thing.
Okay.
They have ropes that are like holding their body, bondage type. You got their boobies all fucking. Yeah, it's bad.
I'll just take note of that and I'll sit back down and wait for Gorkai to get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Molnir, as you peruse through the facility, the 16 investigation, you find other chambers deeper within the complex that might serve a use as a chamber to rest in, a place to be away from earshot. But you don't find anything that looks like an overarching system. You find hundreds of individualized, like controls is too specific of a word. Valves. You find like, oh, here's a section of valves that control these 4 pipes that are like accordion pipes. Like in church, right? There's like hundreds of little spigots. Some of them have like little spigot hose, like faucet valves. There's thousands of them spread out, and you see them, they're consolidated in areas. Like a place will have like 6 things feed into one. Like, oh, you can turn this on, this off, this on. None of them are labeled at all. But you don't find anything that leads into the other offshoots. You do find in one of the chambers one of the other steam stacks, much smaller, less than half the size of the other one. You do hear heavy flowing water through it, hundreds of gallons a minute probably. So if the main one is like, what did I say? It was like fucking 30 feet or whatever in diameter, almost the size of the main trough. This is like 8 feet. 10 feet maybe,
Like size,
yeah. But that's still huge, filled with water.
It's giant.
It's a chimney.
It's giant to me, but small in comparison.
Yeah. And you find 1 or 2 of those where You hear that the water is running, and that's probably what's feeding the other levels and why they haven't come in here, right? Because there is water flowing throughout the city, just not to the extent at which you need it to be. Aside from that, there's not a lot that you understand. There's not like a central control panel. There's not, oh, hey, this turns things on and off.
Yeah. Is it the same dwarven writing as I was going through in the big one, where it's like, hey, watch out for this. Hey, here's a schematic of these pipes and which one, like, okay, this one feeds into this one, so if you need to repair that, like, not like full manuals, but like, hey, if there's a problem here, it's probably this.
You see a lot of the crafty foreman, like, job speak of it's like, hey, don't put this past 2x turns.
Yeah.
Even though it should, probably just not worth it because someone fucking broke it once, and they're like, instead of fixing it, just write it on the wall.
And there's like a note, like, chiseled in that's like, Durkar is a dumbass.
Yeah. You'll see brass fittings where the valve should open. You'll see like essentially like a Sharpie mark over the circle where it meets the line, so they know exactly how far to turn it for where they need it to be. Shit like that. There's a lot of evident guidelines that are in the facility, but there's not like a, oh, do this. It is shit like that, like, yo, unhinge this with a giant arrow to here if backed up. Release pressure on floor 2E-7 if needing to
where
access
it's like
a
shit
floor.
I wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
It's like right now.
Yeah, it's just some crazy, some word of mouth shit is the best way to explain it. Yeah.
I'll like mumble under everything and be like, fragmental stuff. Oh.
And you spend about 30 minutes finding these things.
Like rubbing my head as I'm there. I'm like,
Every time you get angry, you take a sip of that water, and you're like, oh my.
it's worth it. It's worth it. It's all
It's
worth
so
it.
worth it.
It's so worth it. My city.
Nothing ever happens.
Yes, nothing ever happens. Nothing ever will.
Alright, we haven't had a high stakes session in a long time. This is a pretty slow.
Fuck up, baby. Fuck
You
up.
mean a low stakes session? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
I'm kidding. I'm rage baiting my players.
I'm rage baiting my players.
I cast Sliver Overlord.
You got totally domed in that magic game. I completely destroyed the DM
Who the fuck
in a
used
game
the
of Magic the
regenerate
Gathering.
card?
I had Crypt Sliver on the field. If you know, you know.
Fuck off. What are you?
Literally, he's coping.
We're not locked in, guys.
I regenerate.
They're malding.
Sour.
We're playing D&D and they're malding.
What do you do?
Probably be like, okay, this was kind of here. Mental notes, maybe write something down on like a piece of
Pen and quill.
yeah. And it's just probably sort of head back.
Sure.
Because like basically it hit like an end of the line sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Basically, like
You
there
don't
was
see a
there's a
clear
huge
line.
there's a steam stack and then it's like, nah, that's not.
It's one of those things like, oh, I could find another one, but like this seems to be the
This
beginning of
it's
another
not it's
branch.
not worth it to keep looking. With my investigation roll.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is definitely the beginning of the branch, but you've seen 3 beginning of the branches. So what does this go to what? I don't know.
So in these steam stacks, there's water flowing through it.
Mm-hmm.
So like a grate that I could open really quick and be like,
That
Yep.
one had a visual sign. That one didn't have like a blast furnace door like the other one, so there's no way to open it, but you can see increases the water. Like they have like windows.
okay,
Very, and they're designed in a way that they're angled up, right? So the backsplash doesn't come out of them. So it's basically like looking, kind of think of like a microscope, like that. Like if you were leaning over, you can see.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where pipes like have a clear like
Yeah.
thing, and then you're able to see it.
Because if there's just a hole in the side, it would just be fucking blowing water.
Yeah.
But you do see in it, and it is, it's gravity fed water. It's very visible.
Yeah, it's like okay,
Um,
there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
there.
So obviously
Like,
the aquifer is
Almost
feeding.
like looking in a washing machine, almost, but like in a very small scale.
Yes.
Yeah. If you were, I feel like that's a good description. Yeah, I'll start heading back.
Cool.
Take a mental note of everything. Write down like maybe some key details that as I'm going through. Of like, okay, here's a path here. Like maybe like sketch it out in my notebook. Be like, okay, I think I'm going this way. Start heading back.
Okay. After about an hour total since he's left, Olnir does return to you as you are continually fixing the connection.
Hey, how we doing?
Shit, how are we doing?
Yeah, where's your melding sticky note? I saw it earlier. He has a welding sticky note, by the way. It's hilarious. It's got a lot of tally marks on it.
Oh god.
It's funny.
I've been counting the hours that you've been rolling.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back and be like, There was another, steam stack down there that had a large sheet of water, but no controls of anything like that sort, like what I found earlier. I can search tomorrow, but yes.
Have you spoken with the dead before? You have. I'm pretty sure I've seen you do it.
I'm gonna look to like the camera that's like recording all this. No, I can't speak with the dead.
I thought someone did.
I believe Rolgar did quite a while ago. Remember whenever we were in
Oh, that's who it was.
with the orphan.
Because I'm wondering if there's a dwarf that would know how to operate this system that we could speak with.
What do you mean?
Well, if we could find the remains of a dwarf that knew how to operate the system, and Rolgar could ask.
Is there still
They have to
remains
be
in the city?
They only have to be.
They not.
Isn't there a time?
Is there
zone
remains of
these
dwarves?
things?
Oh yeah, you didn't see.
What?
Oh god. Yeah, man.
Well,
It's
there-
it's
Is
rough
there,
out there.
is there still like I imagine the ogres would have either eaten them or tossed them aside, and their rotting corpses would be.
Oh, there's rotting corpses. They're using them for decoration out there.
Well,
It's
I-
quite a hideous sight.
I can do it if it's too much on me.
Well,
I think
he can't cast speak with them. He can do it.
There
Right.
is no time limit. They have to have a mouth,
Yeah.
and they have to have not been the target of speak with dead in the last 10 days. You can ask 5 yes or no questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna like walk past.
Or well,
like,
it just says 5 questions.
Molyneux's like, dude, I can't.
I'm literally
wanna
like,
talk.
dude, can we fucking rip the souls of the people that died here to ask them questions?
Yes.
For a greater cause.
For a good cause, dude. For the greater good.
I'm
Tyrone
gonna
always
like
does it
go
for the
go
greater
up close to
good.
Tyrone and be like, well, because, but I'm too angry to continue this conversation. I don't want it to spill out into. I don't know.
I'll talk to Rolgar about it.
I feel like hang on, let me
I get it, dude. I literally the remains of your people are literally like hung up like Christmas decorations.
he's
all
gonna
around
like
town.
rub his head. What's your
Like,
passive perception?
Mine? Oh, fucking love.
I got a number.
11.
Okay.
mine's a 19.
See like a single.
Lay down.
Like a
Well,
little,
dude,
a little
come
like
on,
like a
come
little
on.
bit like as I'm rubbing my eyes, I'm like trying to rub them away because I'm like trying to be like stoic and badass.
He's
I'm
just,
like-
he's just fucking crying.
I put a hand on his shoulder. I'm like,
I'm good, bro. What do you mean I'm hardened?
I'm sweating out of my eyes. I've been trudging up water. Yeah, but
Yeah, but-
I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
the drop
I'll put a hand on his shoulder and I'll be like, I know it's hard, but I'll make them pay one way or another.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna go back to where we set up camp. At this point, it's been like almost. Or like probably
It's been like
No, it's been
10
it was
hours.
6 before you left,
and it was like another 4.
and I'd say probably about 2. I'd say you've been out and about for about 8.
So 8. Okay, that's still like.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
whole
If
doing
I-
shit.
It's,
Yeah,
you've hiked for 10
you've been
hours.
literally
Like-
walking up a river.
Like if I tried to go again, I would be like, dude, I might not. I might
It's a-
slide
yeah.
down. I'll
Yeah.
like make it halfway and then be like, wee.
Yeah,
Like,
basically. You're not by any means like, oh, I'm gonna be fatigued immediately, but like, oh yeah, your character is feeling.
my character would know. I'd probably have to make some con saves.
You're not feeling great.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Maybe conjure up some food. I have an idea. If there's maybe anybody else in the city that would know, I can cast locate person and try. I mean, at this point, towards the end of the night, when from maybe try to search for another dwarf.
I know you really don't want to keep talking about this. Is there a way that you could locate the remains of a bright mantle or someone who forged
I
this?
don't think locate
If the,
creature works on.
Well, locate
I'm not
object.
talking about locate
If the
creature.
Locate object, I have to be
I'm talking
familiar
about-
with the object. I'm pretty sure. And
No.
Brady, would you know? Really?
because that's what we did in his case.
That's what I did. That's what fucking Budmer did.
Describe-
I'm gonna locate any fucking corpse.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction.
The
of its
last
movement.
line says you can ask for a generic item.
Bright mantle.
Corpse.
Bright mantle
Locate a specific
remains.
object known to you. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the one. It's not the last
Yeah,
line.
you.
Dickhead.
Sorry, not the last line. You
It's the
can
last
say like,
line,
I want to
dickhead.
locate
Yeah.
a key ring, and that's what it's meaning, like a key ring.
I do that. There was a corpse that had a key in
Wait.
this campaign, and
Wait.
everyone looked and couldn't find it. And I was
Wait.
like, "I'll locate the key."
Hang on. This might actually have ruined the campaign. This spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path. You can
No, I
have
know that.
you can have lead shielding.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
It blocks lead blocks almost all forms of scrying. It's an actual thing.
So scrying
Really?
is radiation.
If you straight up went into a bunker made of
Scrying
lead,
is radiation.
yeah.
You're a nuclear reactor, bro.
Obviously, it hasn't come up
gamma
in our campaign.
Really? Okay, but you know about that.
I
Okay.
did know about
Okay.
it. I only know about it funny enough because of Matt Mercer's campaign.
Really?
Because they went like at the very beginning of the Mighty Nine, they were like, we need to get a fucking lead safe for this thing they keep scrying on, and so they went out of their way to have like one commissioned to build
Really?
a
That's-
lead fucking it was a whole thing.
That's so
So I've
interesting.
known about the ruling for a while, and I
Okay.
do look into it, especially when you cast any form of scrying, like Dream, even though that isn't, but it is. It's a
Loriendel's hold it up in a lead safe when he sleeps
Lorian
now.
Dill has a
Fuck,
lead
he was
mask
about
on.
to be.
He has he sleeps with like a lead beauty mask.
He's got a do-rag made of fucking
He's
metal.
got a do-rag. That's so okay, dude. No.
Really?
Immersion ruined. A lead do-rag? Fuck off.
I'm
It works.
so excited to watch.
He's like, fuck, it's heavy. As he's tied it off. Yeah.
We're just gonna take a sec.
I mean,
Could you locate?
yeah, we can. I mean, as much as I'd like to search for somebody living, we can definitely do that.
Well,
Try.
maybe you search for a bright mantle.
Yeah,
And,
within what? I kind of like begrudgingly say
A living bright mantle.
where were a lot of the things that you saw. Do you know what level?
Outside this level. I have no fucking clue how you guys got up here. I have no fucking idea. I didn't know if you had seen it or not. I was gone when you guys got up here.
Oh,
So I have no fucking idea how you even got up
fun
here.
fun fact. The bag of holding. Calphane casted etherealness, but I jumped in his bag of holding. Well, at first we casted locate object. I casted it on some trophy that Rolgar had, seeing if he was nearby, and I said, I can see where they are. And Calphane casted locate object on a bottle of gin in true broken bottles fashion. And
Always a couple of those to be found around here.
I hopped into his bag of holding. He casted etherealness, and we came up here.
I'll keep that one in mind.
We've been keeping it in mind for quite. It's a good. I believe. It's about 10 minutes of it every game. I feel like the players, like the characters, would not know that though.
No.
Not to an extent that
Yeah.
you know, like it's 10 minutes. You knew there was some air left when you left it.
Yeah, I wasn't under any stress of breathing, but it's scary. I mean, you can jump into his bag of holding later. It's not fun.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's Doc.
It kind of smells like mushrooms in there.
I don't doubt
And
it.
I look down the floor. It smells like mushrooms. That might just be his body odor.
Well, I'm really glad you didn't see outside. It's not a pretty sight.
I'm gonna have to see it eventually. When we reclaim the city and clean it up, there will be not mass graves, but grave of the unnamed, so to speak.
Well, that's why I was so kind of like, you could locate this, because they're kind of, there's enough around that I feel like the odds are.
It's a great idea. Unfortunately, there's weight that comes with it.
But
As
hey,
there is with most things.
for the greater good, Molnir.
I'll cast it. I'll cast it tonight to see if there's any within our vicinity.
Sure.
And we'll try to get with it tomorrow. Whether Rolgar can attune with the bag of holding and maybe bring me with him so I can help him locate said fellow. The logistics, we can talk about that later.
Sure.
In order to talk to the corpse, you just need the head, right?
The corpse has to have a mouth and cannot be undead.
Yeah, so just, I can literally just take the head.
Sure
God,
try.
dude.
Yeah.
Molly's gonna be like,
I'd rather talk to it.
Dude, that's what I did in your campaign. There was a head on a table, and I fucking cast Speak of
oh
the Dead.
yeah, you did.
It answers how it feels. It cannot speculate about future events, and it can only comprehend what it knew when it passed. Nothing since then.
Oh,
Just going down. You're like, we're playing D&D, right? And then I cut the timestamp, and then you go, so anyway, I'm throttling myself with erotic asphyxiation.
You have to write down another timestamp.
No, I'm leaving that one in. Fuck that shit. So you guys are talking. Calphane is there, and you are discussing the remains of your allies.
Yeah. And I say, yeah, we can figure this out later.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back, eat some food. If it's still there. If not, I'll just cast it again.
Yeah, when's the last time you cast it? I don't think you cast it at long rest. did you?
He only cast
I don't
it.
think you did. And it all. So the water's there.
He casted it yesterday when they showed up.
yeah, so it's probably gone. But I mean, at this point, I could just go back and cast it again. Not worry about that. I'll expend a spell slot. Not even gonna like argue with it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I would
Spend
say
your spell slot.
I would say yeah. It's been 24 hours, so I'm gonna go back to the where we have our camp set up, where my
Yeah.
plate armor is and everything, and I'm gonna cast create food and water.
At this
Can I
time, you
like
arrive.
deny the water? Can I only cast the food?
Sure, you just make a bunch of fresh waters on the ground, and then you put a little like.
Because we
wet
have
floor
like
sign.
we have like a little bit of water from yesterday.
Yeah, you
it's
have
like we have plenty of water from
The aquifer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not too worried about that, and I don't want to make more space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you would be able to do what you need to. You do see that when you arrive to the area, Gorkite is in the process of currently trying to collect some things, and it's when you turn around that he sees you, and he has a couple cockroaches in his hand, and he kind of just puts them on the floor and goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
Go ahead. I'm gonna like get.
His food ran out, bro. His food ran out.
What kind of? If you need food,
See if it's convenient for you. Your ally was asking for some.
I'm gonna cast create food.
Yes, perfect. I will deliver this post haste.
Um,
Your larger fellow stands guard at the front door.
you were gonna give him cockroaches. I'm not saying you wouldn't eat them.
When asked, a battle board delivers.
I get that. Okay.
I'll be back soon. And he
Okay.
just turns.
I put my hand on his shoulder and like I'm like I hold out a nutrient block. I'm like, Gorkite, I don't care about what's the word I'm looking for? I don't care about superstitions.
I'll eat when I'm ready. I'll deliver this to your friend.
Eat now.
I will eat when it's convenient for me.
Eat now.
No.
Gorkite, the fate of this city rests on our hands, and I need you at full capacity.
And I will be. By the blood in my veins that pumps for the heart of Kosterov.
The blood will pump better if there's food in your system. Do we need to... I don't want to do this right now, especially when you're trying to be
Then
quiet.
don't. We have things to accomplish before your 11 days left are over.
Okay.
And he takes it from your hand and he puts it in his pocket. He goes, "I return." And he walks away.
I feel like a dwarven combat, like tradition. that we
Yeah,
follow.
killing somebody. That's
Well,
what-
like
I challenge you to.
No, you guys don't have slap competitions or anything like that. You don't have
that's
like
more
the-
of a Goliath thing.
Yeah, it's more of a I'm gonna punch you in the liver, and if it breaks and you die from liver failure.
What is it in World of Warcraft? It's like Makara or something, where it's like the orcs are like, I challenge you to Makara, and they just like beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, the Goliath way is you stand still with your arms behind your head.
They're all
and you
cheated,
get
by the
punched
way.
in the liver.
They're all cheated.
And then if you die from liver failure, you're weak.
Is there a
About,
is there a boss route in Goliath?
Is there a what?
It's a fighter that
No.
like is famous for liver shots.
If you wait about 25 minutes, what's his name? Gorkide returns to you. He has his like side little satchel. It's a very thin piece of loin that he opens, and there are tofu blocks presented to you in different variety of shapes.
Oh, I'll drop invisibility.
Oh, you're not
I was
visible.
gonna say.
He opens it and puts it on the ground.
I'll drop invisibility.
Only if you want. I forgot about that.
Oh, wait, I'll grab one. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
And
Your ally is quite uppity.
which one? Little man.
The Molnia. Yes, the Snowforge.
He can be.
Well, where would you like? I go as you command. I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever is
Sit,
asked.
have a bite, and watch.
He reels back. Says, I will watch.
I will scarf down this tofu block, and I'm going to heavily daydream about not eating this tofu block, having a fresh cut of venison or something from my childhood.
A nice,
Bear
just
meat,
freshly
moose.
slayed boar.
Boar, deer, fish. Ugh.
The nice tense meat of a boulette of
Of
like
a boulette. Oh my god.
nature's excavator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, as with the rest of you, just trying to think of better times. You do what you can to make what's here livable. The conversations that are outside do continue while you guys stand watch for a little while. Your eyelids at this point you're not at rest time, but you are getting a little fatigued as you stand watch for quite some time. You've been here for about 7.5 hours, 8 hours. As you guys have just been hanging out at this front door.
I
I'm going to
miss
take and watch
fresh,
while I let my eyes rest.
Yeah, I'll keep on.
And I'll just lean back and take a short rest.
And you watch.
I miss fresh bread, Tyrone. I cannot do much more of this nutrient block, let me tell you.
Yeah, but these shitty nutrient blocks are keeping us alive, and it's gonna make the food that we eat after we take the city that much better. So
I never thought I'd say I'd miss the cuisine in the Underdark.
yeah,
Which it sounds like that might be where we're going next if things don't improve. Were you not there for that?
no, I have no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like. Are you talking to me about?
I got a distress call from back home. Apparently things aren't good.
Well, it sounds to me, from what I've heard from you, that things have not been good for.
I've never heard this phrase used before. This is like an all hands get back home now kind of.
Well, who told you?
The high priestess.
What does your god say? Because
I haven't tried to talk to her or the priestess since I heard it last night. I just needed rest. And
from what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, it was your god that put you on this holy quest to find allies and a home for your people. A home away from home, I guess. I don't know.
hard to find a home if there's no people left, though. And with that context, it's pretty serious if she's calling me back.
Well, did your god call you back? Because you said no. I would get in contact with your god. Because a home away from home looks like the place that I'm standing in right now.
I know.
This empty, gigantic city of dwarves that are not here anymore.
I already talked to Molnir about that.
I would get in contact with her. She seems to be pretty understanding, and I feel like you let her know that, hey, you're here, and you think you found a place that is the home away from home.
I don't think that my people would be around anymore, though.
I mean, this is as close to the surface as you can be, though. I mean, there's a front door that we're opening right there for them. If they want to go out, I mean, they can go out, right?
I guess. You're right.
I would just see what she says. And we go from there.
Fair enough. You haven't told me much about your home, Birdman.
I guess you don't know a lot about the outside, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, south of the Golden Mountains, there's a desert.
That like
Not great. But there's a village in that desert, and that's where my people are from. We guard the gate to the air realm.
that big swirly thing that I've been seeing in the...
That's a different one. And that does not go to the air realm.
I guess I do know what the big swirly thing in the sky is. I don't know why I said that. I know that's a...
Yeah, not that one. You're like, the thing that demons
That's
are coming
really
out of? And I'm like,
suck
no.
at defending Yeah, you guys are doing a really poor job.
Dude, I wouldn't even put it past you to be like, fucking that thing? Really?
We
No.
tried, we gave up. It was a fucking... There's no one.
That's why I'm here, bro. We gave up.
Yeah, not that one. Nah.
Is it another giant vortex that you can see from a ways away, or is it really just kind of a hole in the sky?
It kind of is. But it's so high.
I just imagine it as like a gate.
It's more of like... It doesn't look like a portal. Like, it doesn't like the one you opened for the ziggurat. Like, it doesn't look like that. It's like a swirling cloud ring above the giant oasis. You guys are at the top of, like, chimney rocks, essentially. Way up there.
I think of it as like the portal in the sky the demons are falling out of.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's
Very
like
tiny.
smaller, and it's just clouds.
Yep. It's just a swirling mass of weather.
It's not a giant fucking...
There are records of other ones on the material realm and other, continents, let's say, and also other entrances to the air realm aside from the material realm. But this is just one isolated one that you guys.
Is that where the cloud giants? In the air realm?
I actually don't know much about that. I don't think so. Maybe.
I know they just have castles in the sky.
Yeah, they just have castles in the sky.
I just didn't know if that's like
Cloud giants and storm giants are kind of like omnipotent.
because it's totally off topic, but air realm and all that shit though is like still part of. I'm trying to word this. They're like very connected to the actual material realm, right? Like
They're the closest realms to the material realms, aside from the immediate inverse, which is the Shadowfell and the Feywild, which are like the immediate like good and bad realms, if you want to call them that. The primordial realms, though, are realms. Like there is like the water realm is just an endless ocean. That's the realm. It's all underwater. It's just people live there.
Yeah.
Marids and genies and fish folk.
I just didn't know if they like.
It's not like the ethereal realm where it's like a pocket dimensional inverse mirror. It's like its own area. It's its own place.
Huh.
The same way like if you went to the Shadowfell, it'd be its own place.
Remember.
Fire realm, earth realm, air realm, and water realm are like places of inhabitants. Creatures actually are born there and only get their way to the material realm either through reproduction of already being here or coming from their native realm. Like the giant salamander you talked to that was like 13 feet long.
That was like,
And
I don't know
it's
how
like,
the fuck
why
I
am
got
I
here.
here? I'm just eating people because I'm bored.
And I was like, hey man, if you don't eat me,
I'll get you back.
I'll get you back home.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
So there are
shit.
creatures like that that
Okay.
are directly like from those places. The most intelligent of folks of each realm is usually the genies of their respective realm. The Ifriti of the fire realm, the Marin, which you've discussed with, the water realm, etc. So there's that. Okay. Anyway,
That's where I'm from. I say all that to you. all that smart stuff. That's what Tyrone says.
Interesting. I hope to see it someday.
Well, looking at the
Sounds
clock,
fascinating.
it's time for me to go home.
That's fair. It's strange. I don't even think I've ever heard your last name.
We have a family name. We're the Thunderbeaks.
Strong name.
Strong name for strong people.
If you think I'm crazy, you should see my brother. That guy's fucking nuts.
Well, I hope someday I can meet all of them. I wish I could tell you my family name, but I don't even know what it is. Arendor is just kind of a fill-in that all orphans get. After the Saint Arendor, who led his people to the Crystal Caverns, is the legend behind it.
Well, maybe. When you, conquer a new homeland for your people, you'll get to decide your own.
Maybe.
You get to decide who gets the name that you decide.
Are we done welding for the day, or are we still going at it?
Fuck, I'm going for like a 10-hour shift, and then I'm calling it quits.
I'll say that you're done.
Sure.
It's been about, let's say, about 9 hours. I'll clock you for the 10 on your time
I
sheet.
fucking...
I'll clock you every 10 hours on your time sheet.
A soft hands 10 instead of a hard hands 12.
Well, I'd like to see you welding, Molnir, so fuck...
I can't weld!
Whoa, that's crazy. You don't even know the trade. So how the fuck would you tell me how I should work?
Just some growls outside.
I look up and down the pipe. How far are we down this pipe after we've both been fucking...
That would be funny if you're like welding and then you like come across an ogre toe and you're like...
I just stand up, stretch, and I turn around.
You're about halfway done.
Damn.
That's really
And
good.
I look at Calfan and I'm like, we are fucking cooking, big dog.
We're killing it, guys.
We're gonna make this shit
We're gonna
happen.
make it
We're
work.
slow at first.
These other two fucking Joe Schmoes don't know what it's like. Calfan.
They
These
don't,
Joe
they don't know what it's
fucking
like.
schmoes.
They don't know what it's like to have a fucking purple neck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Purple neck.
My feathers
That's
are
wrong.
ruffled,
Shut the
but
fuck
my
up.
beak is crusty.
My feathers brown and my beak is rated.
I say we go get some
Collar
food
with
here,
my
so...
neck is purple.
My talons are calloused. My beak is broke.
It's got like chips on it. Fucking, it's got like burn marks. Fucking.
Been working like a dog just to get.
It's got bloodshot eyes, just huge bags underneath. I worked through my lunches today.
I only took one 10-minute break today.
Soft hands, I took a 5.
So I look back at
Soft
Calfan.
hands, brother. I'm at 10 seconds.
Shut the fuck up, dude. God damn it.
I look back at Calfan.
I throw a nutrient block at both of you.
You're not even there. I look back at Calfan. And I go...
Fuck.
I go, well... Another day and a half of this, and we should be pretty wrapped up, honestly. And then we can really make some moves, hopefully. But once this is in place, then I'll feel a lot better about exploring other avenues.
You know, I think I'm gonna take your advice. Talk to the goddess tonight and see what she knows.
Let me know what she says. I'm curious.
And I should probably let the priestess know that I won't be there for another week and a half, 2 weeks at most, I guess.
I would listen to what the god says before any priest.
Yeah,
The priest answers to the same god that you do.
I know.
And that's a bar. So, as they say in the village.
Well, no, I'm
Is
just-
that Aarakocra slang?
A little bit.
That's a bar.
That's a fucking bar. That's
What's
a bar.
bar?
My bad. Just
It's
Like, what does that have
it's
to do?
bird slang.
What does that have to do with places that serve alcohol?
you wouldn't get it, Calvin. I'm sorry. You just wouldn't get it.
It's in our culture.
Oh, it's a culture thing.
It's a culture type beat.
It's a cult. I don't think I've heard that one before. But
Type
yeah,
B.
type B. Type B. That's a new one for me.
It's like, you know, you march to the beat of your own drum, type beat. You know?
Let's go eat some nutrient block, yeah?
Dream of
Alright.
fresh baked bread. Fuck's sake.
You all return to you two
Dream of some
Kind of
carbs.
sitting down on my
to Mullen.
probably sitting down on my plate armor just so like there's like something to sit on. Be like, oh, throw a nutrient block.
This one's in the shape of a Costco hot dog.
Dude,
And
I've
yours is in the shape
kind
of
of
a
like
breakfast
I've
burrito.
whittled some of them so it looks like
Yeah.
food.
Mine's in the shape of breakfast burrito.
A breakfast burrito, yeah.
You can
like a
you
really
can-
tight
honestly,
tortilla.
I close my eyes and I try to imagine
His-
green chili in it. And I'm
So
like,
he's told me a lot about his traditional cuisine being mushrooms. So I shaped one into a mushroom
There you go.
and I threw it at you. Does it remind you of home, Calvin?
This is a death cap. You should open.
I look at Tyrone.
Do
I pick up a block and I'm
do
like,
up another
I'm
Costco
sorry.
dog for him.
No, I appreciate it. I'm kidding.
Your eyelids grow slightly heavy.
This is a
The
death
end of the day is nearing based on your fatigue, but you
Trying to
find
kill
yourself still at the door, toiling about yourself, while your ally Gorkai is like just a fucking mad-eye moodying the whole ass opening.
Are they still moving?
They never stop moving.
Oh. I want to close my eyes.
Probably best. It's haunted to hear when we're within the building. And he like troughs down the center. It takes about 10 minutes, and you guys return to your original location. You are all together. He sees that he's obviously there when you produce that block, and he takes a small nibble from here and there, but he doesn't like gorge himself on anything.
I pray.
I break down the speak with the dead plan with him and be like, hey man.
I'm gonna cast.
Sims talk.
Yeah. We do that in the background.
Think Mama do
Even the barber.
I'm gonna cast
So say we
he's
talk
never.
locate object
Okay.
on a bright mantle
Bright mantle
dwarf.
Mental dwarf. Located.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about it sounds stupid when I say it out loud. But I mean, that's
You like
that's
the
what
bright
That's what it
mantle
is,
cloak.
bro. That's
I
what
know.
it is. Bright mantle remain.
Here's what I'll do.
Okay.
I don't play the game for you guys very often, but you're overlooking a much simpler way to do this.
Okay. Yes, benevolent DM. Please give me the answers.
Please.
You cast locate object on the bright mantle insignia and clan icon.
Okay.
Maybe something that would adorn perhaps their belt loops, their tribal things, their households, quarries, etc., etc., etc.
Tattooed into their skin.
Yeah.
To their
Everyone has, their...
the bright mantles tattoo it to their nuts.
They
and
here's
it's
their
not
nut-
uncommon
they
for
pierce
people
their
to
nuts.
have, business cards, not, you know what I mean? That specific object, like a sash or a vagary of an idol to the Bright Mantle clan and family. Is it the nearest, right? It's a singular item, the nearest that is in the vicinity.
I believe so.
I would assume so. 'cause
I've
that's
used it
how-
before, but I
That's
don't
how
know.
locate
I'm pretty
creature
sure
works,
it's
which
how-
I've been looking
God, I
at
could've-
quite a bit. Where is it at? Locate object.
I could have been like, you found a homeless dead dude. in the
Yeah,
campaign.
I thought that's what it was gonna be, but
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
oh,
Dead cat.
because I
Nearest-
literally said nearest corpse. It could have been
Nearest
like, there's a fucking
object
dead
of
squirrel
a
on top of the
particular
street.
kind.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. So it's the isolated object of
Hindsight's
a...
2020, doc.
Hindsight is
Yeah.
I'm only giving you that
For the
because
future.
I don't want to make a weird ruling based on something that's vague, and then if we do it this
Sure.
way, it's 100% going to do what you want
Okay,
it to do.
thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Unless-
thank you, benevolent DM. We are.
Let him. We
We're
are.
not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
That's gonna be.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for massacring you with slivers today.
That's
I
gonna-
apologize.
Thanks,
fully.
thanks, you fucking asshole.
I apologize. I'll never play the deck again. Oh, benevolent DM.
Regenerate.
Oh, but never
regenerate,
idea.
I'm playing it against you.
You're
now.
not worthy.
Regenerate.
No, no, no.
Fuck you.
You're not worthy.
Fuck me. I'm playing the deck.
So before you do that,
Just swim
what
past
do
them.
you what do you want to say to your thoughts? You said you would like
I
to
would just do a general prayer for guidance, ask for protection at the people on the home front, and ask if she knows what the situation is. And if I should abandon my current quest to go help them.
It's so weird that yogurt's the best flavor.
It's
Still,
so
it
sweet.
still
Can I try
throws
one
me
more
off.
time?
It is so crazy.
Yes.
So she
The milk bacteria.
roll me a religion check,
No, I'm good.
which is such
Actually,
a weird use of religion checks that I do in my campaign, but we're gonna do
Those things are fucking delicious, dude.
that.
Do you want my lucky die?
Yes.
Here, I'll give you the
So
Tyrone.
good.
The Tyrone
This
die.
is
It tastes
Tyrone's
like peach
D20.
yogurt.
Yeah,
That's
it
my
does.
glass
I
D20.
love peach
Treat her
yogurt.
well.
That's my favorite.
Sorry for glazing yogurt soju.
We're not sponsored.
Yeah, actually, it's our sponsor.
Please sponsor us.
18.
18.
Not bad.
Okay. So it's not late enough that everyone's falling asleep. You're all just meandering about between each other, taking a moment to prepare a spell and focus on what's to come. But you have a moment to yourself in a corner to reach out, try to bridge that gap in communication. You say those words that you're asking for general guidance, if you have an understanding of what is happening, and wishing a blessing for your future days. And soft as butter, smooth as silk. The lady's words do fall on your ears.
Which in lore, in like Forgotten Realms lore, it's beautiful enough that it makes people cry, dude. Like just her talking.
Her cadence is very flowy. She's meandering around what she probably means, but as is kind of her style. Grace is really her goal. She says, "My people are all one of the same. Know that they fight every day for another child. Do not know what ails them in this moment. I'm sure that in union, they will succeed. Blessings to you." That's it. You watch as Calvin takes this prayer, and you cast Locate Object on the symbolic marking of the bright mantle. That's what you want, bright mantle? The geniuses.
Whatever you said, yes.
Whatever word you use. something
Yeah.
like
Whatever word the benevolent, almost pretty much Matt Mercer DM.
Yeah.
that. Whatever you said, Matt Mercer.
With
Whatever
honestly
you said.
some of the greatest story writing that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this puts Critical Role to shame.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Critical who?
Yo, guys.
My player said the most outrageous thing. Arrow, arrow, arrow. Anyway.
This is gonna be 30 shorts on that.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep reposting it every day. He's like,
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
It's gonna be the intro and the outro to every video.
Matt Mercer who?
It's gonna be at the beginning of every video. This is better than Critical Role. Lock boy.
yeah, whatever you said, I.
Right before every ad break.
Yeah,
This
so like
is better than
on
Critical
the
Role.
thinking of the crest of it right
That's
now.
the sub sound.
You get the searing gaze as you look to your left. What's the range of the spell?
1,000
1,000
feet.
feet.
I would say you know the exact location, as you know, due to the spell's effects. That exactly due to your left, about 10 o'clock, you peek your eye open as you feel the heat, like the summer's day across your cheek. And as you look over, you see exactly 243 feet, 0.4.
That's not bad.
Is
That's pretty fucking close.
it looks like a
That
belt
is
buckle.
really close.
Is that?
That is extremely.
You know, I feel like it wouldn't be crazy if there was one in this building.
It does
Funny
look,
enough.
yeah, it does look like it's probably outside of the building, because you guys are close to the border of the building where you are, where he looks, and it is due out that street, so it's like half a city block away. It seems to be. You see the searing image of the belt of the bright man.
He's not a benevolent DM, he's toxic DM. He put it on an ogre.
It's moving. No,
That's
it's not.
I would know. I think
Yeah,
I would
it's not. It is not moving.
It's not moving.
It's not.
Okay. There seems to be Crest of Bright Mantle somewhere. About 243 feet One of my calculations really quick. Just a quick
He
calculation.
pulls out an abacus. He's looking.
And I literally like just point directly at it. Like wherever it is on the wall, like where we're at. Is it like
So you guys
is
on the
it
outs are you guys on the out-facing wall? So you don't know what north, south is, whatever. We're just gonna use north. North, if from your location, let's say south is the entry to the building that you keep watching. North is the auger. It's like northwest, and you guys are on the street-facing wall. So it's
Can I like
just
try to
due
make
out of the building.
a marking in the stone? Like just like maybe like
Yeah.
maybe I have like
A reference point of your exact location. If you were to stand here, you would know the angle it's at.
some like gravel, like kind of make like an arrow.
It wouldn't take very much time at all. You have a pretty easy reference point and pretty static structure to go
Okay.
off.
Nobody touch that.
Okay.
What?
What is happening?
Uh,
Sorry.
Just it's so hard to
I
explain,
understand.
Gorkide. We'll fucking get there in a minute.
I've yes.
Would either one of the dwarves be able to draw out what the Bright Mantle insignia looks like, so that I have an understanding of it?
I remember it quite well.
Yes. What does the Bright Mantle insignia look
I'm
like?
about to draw it. I'm gonna in real time draw it for you.
No.
This is your faction to
This is
label.
a lot of
Zhuzh.
weight on my shoulders right now.
Make sure you critique it harshly.
Literally,
Is that-
I have an art
Actually,
degree,
Literally,
so I'm ready.
fuck you.
Actually, go fuck
Art
yourself.
degree.
I have a fucking art degree, dude.
Well,
You're on
rough
the
sketch.
chopping
Mjolnir
block.
would be like rough sketch.
Bro, yeah,
He's not an artist.
You've seen what he's made in the past. You have the map he drew. It's not great.
Do you want
It was
do you want to roll?
decent for what
For what
I
you needed it
needed.
for.
Yeah,
Do you want
it
to
was
roll a
great.
check for it? And I'll draw a shade here?
You designed it. This isn't
Okay.
even how it will be shown to them. Might need a roll, but like the actual broad strokes of what it looks like, Mjolnir knows, and Mason designed it. So
While he's doing that, just for shits and giggles, can I use my last 2 spell slots above 4? Use Stone Shape to make an idol for Illustrae, and then one for Moradin, based on what he showed me before.
sure.
And try not to make a run in the Stinklands.
Yeah. Do you want the idol for Moradin to be his likeness or his insignia?
Insignia.
Sure. The dwarf god of what is essentially just creation. I'm pretty sure he's like the patron saint of all the dwarf deities.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's the top head honcho. He's Zeus of this pantheon. You've seen a lot of motifs in the city. Roll me a religion check as you try to convey those. If you try to understand
11.
11. You make what essentially looks like just an average dwarf guy. He looks handsome. He has a long beard and stoic features, and he has the insignia planted upon his chest of the anvil, which was basically the ramen with the stink lines. But it doesn't look like that. It's good.
It's good. It
It's
doesn't
good this time.
You make him
It
have
looks
a
like
belt
good
with
one.
like calipers and other forged tools, and he brandishes a beautifully two-handed blade. A lot of the definition is there. The ideals are a little bit generic, right? As you're filling in gaps from a religion that you have very little knowledge about in terms of depth. But you do make a semblance of that icon. Obviously, your Illustrae depiction is a lot easier to create. There are many times in the parish where you guys would whittle your impersonification of her, what you believe she to look like with her flowing hair and the moon behind her. And you obviously include some insignias of that religion
Yeah,
as well.
and then there's the ritual that I put in my backstory about the painting, where it's like, it's a perfect painting of her every time, basically, as long as you add holy water. I've seen her before, that's easy. Walk up to Orkai and Mjolnir, and I'm like, I tried my best, but I made this for you guys.
It instills me to fight for the battles, but I will wait till I'm successful before I pray to any god.
I'll reach out to hand it to him.
I think it's better for the man of the cloth than for me.
I'll wait for him to be done then.
Gorka, do you answer to a god? Like,
Yes and no. We're not by oath, by any means, not like the clergy. But there are a couple that my kinsmen would pray to, but I myself believe in my bloodline more than the those above, I should say. There are some paragons that have graced these halls, but
I think I'm a similar way. I don't follow a god like any other people do. The most reliable thing I've found in this world is magic.
my grit has gotten me through hard things.
I can just go get it now.
Yeah, I was gonna try and go get it now,
Sketching it for you and giving
but
you every
that's
bit of
what I was
detail that
waiting
remember.
for. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Go ethereal. Go out there.
Right. Looks like this.
Grapple, and then I'm invisible, and then I go ethereal again. That's what I was gonna ask you for
I go-
before you.
It's pretty, actually pretty good for not having an art degree.
It's pretty sick.
We both go out.
It even looks better in lore because you had just so much
Either-
effort with pen.
I
or
was
ink
going
and
to
quill.
have your turn.
Rolgar,
And then
Rolgar,
and then
Tyrone,
take that with me.
I see.
Yeah.
So it looks like woven scripture within word that guides us by that. Woven.
I can read that.
You can read that. I cannot read that.
Yeah, so. But basically, I mean, it says more than guides us. Book and a hammer. Best bet. Most of the other insignias are not that. So.
Can I take that drawing and I mean, obviously.
You can actually tear it out.
Just if you want to, I don't really give a
It
shit.
literally does not matter. Because there's nothing else on that page. There's literally just stuff for, like, school that was good, like, 3 years ago.
Okay, perfect. I'll take this. And I know the direction you said. What, about 250
yes,
feet?
and I go back to where the arrow is. I'm like, yes, about 240, 250 feet. There is some sort of insignia. What is the plan for guiding here?
I'm going to try and retrieve
But
this
this
person.
cast etherealness and then put in
That's
and out.
No, in and out.
It's not far.
I know a guy that can make me invisible as well. So
Oh really?
hopefully
I literally, I'm like, oh really?
And I fucking lock and load the direction, and I get in mind how far 200 feet is.
Before he goes, I hand him the bag of holding.
And I go.
You would have to attune.
Oh, I have to tune to it. Yeah.
Do
You have one.
Is
He
it
has
attunement?
Is it?
Oh, it's not?
Oh, fucking hell
Well,
yeah.
you have one, though.
It's
He has a baby.
I have the
Oh, you
I have the
baby
fanny pack holding. That's what I call it.
Well, the fanny pack's that one because it's smaller. It's just bigger. But you have the backpack.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take that, and I go. Oh, the funny bag.
It can
Alright.
hold a little bit more than yours.
This will almost certainly be useful. I appreciate that.
Yes,
And I fucking strap up,
Mm-hmm.
to the restroom.
and I go. Rolgar,
Mm-hmm.
you made me invisible a few times. One more.
I cast it.
Into the breach.
And then I'll cast Ethereal.
Oh, okay. So that's all 3 of your spells? Wait, do you have 3 spells?
That's my third one.
Ethereal's-
That's my last spell. And then Ethereal's my invocation.
You would cast invisibility and tongues. Was that your...
I have 3.
He has 3 spells. And then etherealness is an invocation.
You cast invisibility once already, I'm saying.
Yes.
Earlier
He cast
today.
invisibility and
Okay.
tongues. He had
Okay.
those
I
two
just used my
spells.
last spell.
And then he used invisibility again. So he has no more spells.
Okay.
But he uses invocation to
So
cast it.
that's right. It's fucking... This is so warlock.
I know,
I have,
right?
essentially,
5.
think of it like this. I have 5 spells that I can cast. Well,
Okay.
6 if you include Burning Hands from the sword.
I won't remember
Maybe
that.
7 because I can tell you what to do.
You! Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Invisible, ethereal.
And then I'll cast etherealness on myself.
Okay. We're buff stacking.
Oh yeah.
Stack, buff
Oh, yeah.
stack.
Okay.
We're
Valuable
shooting all
chip.
the drugs and Fallout right now.
Jet, Psycho.
Jet, Psycho, buff out.
Yeah.
and then you're just gonna go.
Dude, this is the first time 2 of us have been ethereal at the same time.
We see each other.
We see each other, right?
Well, you're invisible, so no.
Yeah.
No, you don't see me.
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure you do see each other.
Even though I'm
Yes,
invisible.
I'm pretty sure specifically with theory on this because people who can peer into the ethereal realm can see
Holy
into the book.
shit.
Can you? I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I'm gonna spend 30 minutes figuring this out.
Thank you. That was
Did you already
bugging
cast
me
it?
so much. It kept going. I
you
fucking
already
blew
cast
off my
it?
glasses.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make a ruling right now about it because I don't give a fuck. I would
Okay.
rather keep us going in the
Yeah.
game.
Can I? So before you cast, because I had to run to the restroom really quick. Can
We
we be
just
like,
left, but yeah.
what?
We left.
We left.
We left.
Well, can I circumvent it a little bit and be like, hey, can you like just be kind to the body? If you can you please grab some sort of symbol? That's
I mean, my plan is to scoop the whole body. So
okay, perfect. Thank you. Now, okay, sorry, I really had to pee.
You're
yeah,
literally
we got it.
okay.
Okay, I'm just.
Never again.
Because
Now,
well,
take this.
Tyrone was hit me with the.
and I say, Rolgar, I didn't know you were coming. This is what we're looking for.
Oh, wait.
And we march in that direction, and I said, let's just
What
start
ends?
with looking for a dwarf body
They're both going.
Oh,
on
they're
the
both
way
ethereal
in
in
this
this?
direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Sick.
think he was
Gore
gonna
kind of goes, does this just happen all the time?
Lately, it's a new development.
I think I heard somebody ask this. Can they see each other while they're in ethereal?
I
And
think
that's-
so.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what he was like. I'm not getting.
I'm not gonna do it right now.
I'm 30 minutes.
I'm invisible and ethereal.
Yeah.
And
But
so
I'm pretty
it was
sure-
like, can he see me even though I'm invisible?
How does the stack work in D&D?
I don't. I'm pretty sure people who can see into the ethereal realm can also see because it's considered true sight. And it's. I'm not doing
Okay.
this. We're not doing this.
No, I mean, that makes sense.
I got
Whoa,
you. I
figure
got
it out.
time.
We'll pretend for now you can see me. How about that?
Yeah, fucking sure. It sounds
Who
fun.
gives a shit?
We're
We're looking for this, and we're gonna go looking for first
Yeah.
a dwarf body in that
Okay.
direction.
all right. All right, you motherfuckers. We're doing this shit.
This is not how I
Yes.
thought this session was gonna fucking go.
You guys can see each other.
There you go.
even though I'm
This is from Google AI. Yes,
Oh,
people
boy.
are.
don't
dude,
trust it,
don't
don't
trust
trust it,
Google
don't
AI.
trust it,
Google
don't
AI
trust
doesn't
it.
know.
All right, to
jack
Reddit.
Fuck.
To Reddit.
To Reddit he goes.
More reliable source than Google AI somehow, some way. Reddit.
Google AI.
We had a 2-hour conversation about how shitty Google AI
Dude,
is.
I
at
can't
the house.
Sometimes
believe
it's like
that,
really
yeah.
good, and then sometimes it's really shit.
It'll say like straight up just the wrong
It
thing.
has said like
He pulled a.
I
comment.
had a question about D&D,
yeah.
and Google AI gave me a response, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's weird." And I clicked on one of the sources that it cited for its answer, and it was the comments of a Facebook post. Some random dude, John Smith, commented, "This is how I think the ruling would be." And Facebook pulled that as a fucking fact, or Google pulled it as a fact.
Because I think for like simple
Google AI
information,
is fucking
it's usually fine.
Yeah.
If I'm asking
Wow.
about like specific stuff, like
Yeah, you can't
about
trust it.
like that's like in textbooks, usually fine. If it gets into like more of a topic like that, it is not good.
I'm like, Facebook, that's a fact. That's a
It's a
credible
source.
source now. From
I can't
This
wait
is
to.
Tyrone. He goes,
John
so anyway,
Smith.
Facebook.
John Smith, Rolgar, as we're walking.
You guys
Fucking
see
John
each
Smith,
We'll just
dude.
do that. You begin to travel in the direction cited to you, and as soon as you leave, obviously this sounds like human commotion, and it has to because I don't have a soundboard that in depth. There is movement all around you, and then that guy was really upset,
No,
Pissed the
that's
fuck
her being treated like a woman.
like a woman.
He fucking
You guys make your way down the path. And you have to travel. You have to like kind of circumvent a house, and so because you're ethereal, you don't have to. You just go through it. You do go through this home, and you do see that it's inhabited as you pass through these chambers. And a lot of the general populace is returning. Some of them are pulling carts through the streets. Others are going about jobs. You see one guy tanning a hide, like he's scraping it against a stretcher. And then you look at it again, you realize it has a lot of boils and rashes, and it's probably the hide of an ogre, most likely. Stuff like that. There's a lot of guttural things. And now that you've left again, you do see, those effigies again.
Decoration.
They come back quite quickly, hanging limbs from gutters, essentially, if they needed to be there. The occasional skull or body laying strewn about. So many bad things were done here, and it is quite evident that they were. It doesn't take long for you to travel 240 feet. That is literally a skip and a jump. That is not hard to do.
We travel at regular speed on ground.
Yeah. So you're essentially traveling, 3 minutes away. If that, you're walking up half a city block. You turn a corner, and you find yourself into what is kind of like a street food joint. Like it's an overhang. It's a domicile, but it's an overhang with an opening, probably used as some sort of communicational like marketplace or something. And you see there's this wooden wheel, like a giant, kind of like a tabletop, but slightly bigger, like a dining hall tabletop. It's put up and it looks like it was on a hinge, so it probably could turn. You see it like kind of settle on its own weight, and stapled to it essentially is the tattered remained bones of an individual. And you see it's been stripped of clothing, but it still has its auxiliary pieces on it. It has a belt. On that belt is the icon depicted by you. It does have what looks like about 80% of its remaining limbs. It's probably missing a couple ribs, but its head is there. Its skull. There is no flesh left on this creature except for like the pieces of sinew that have dried to it. You're slightly out of the way, and you do see guards like ogres hustle through the alleyway streets.
Say, wait in the alley, or like wait in the entrance to the alley, and give me a shout when you think it's clear.
And I'll walk back out, and I'll just keep watch to make sure. I'll try to make sure the timing's right for him to.
And I'm going to
grab
literally
it.
wait there with my hand like right above the skull and the knife like right at the neck, basically, to cut whatever's left and
Grab
just
the belt.
fucking.
Just taking the head. That's your
Yeah,
intention.
and I'll grab the belt afterwards, but yes, my first intention is fucking pluck the head, put it in the bag.
Natural.
Why even set a DC?
Look at that.
I don't understand.
Hold on.
Look.
Verified. It is a nat 20.
Verified.
It's verified.
Google AI verified?
Barax-fied.
Oh, it moved. It's a 14 now.
Google AI says that's.
I verified it. I already verified it. It's too late. It's verified. It's verified. It's verified.
AI. Damn.
Unfortunately, with a 14.
Shut the fuck up. I verified it. I Barax-fied it.
You verified it.
You peer down the alleys, and you even go as far as sticking your head through certain pieces of structure to get a better view of the corners. And as a singular set of two individuals make their way through the alley, they turn, kind of hitting each other in the belly because they're both a little famished. They turn through you. They go out and past, and you look down and up the street, and you see no foot traffic coming. And you look down the alley you're in, where this like marketplace feeds into, and there's not a single fucking ogre. You hear through the ethereal realm of this amoeba of liquid pools just
I fucking.
What we slide hand check?
Damn. Okay. Oh my god. 17.
Okay.
Raw.
Okay.
Raw.
So,
holy fuck.
Obviously, it's not a very difficult thing you're doing,
No.
and so it doesn't take much. As you kind of and you drop like an inch as your feet like fully come into contact with the ground. You look at it, and you just cut right above one of those fucking things. Quickly grab it and bag it, and then you grab the belt. No like structural tethering left. You just pull out, and like one of the ribs like xylophones off its body and clings to the ground, and you put it into the bag.
Do I see my hands? Am I invisible still?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyrone doesn't know how the fucking bag works. He's gonna try and just put the bag over the body and see if we can get the rest of the remains. As Molnir would probably want him to have the whole body to be put to rest.
Yeah.
So he's just
So
gonna
you
try
grab
and
it,
fucking-
and you.
Alright, see what
like,
happens.
The orifice like kind of stretches slightly as you like, plinko your way down. You get to the middle of the body as you're pulling it over, and you get snagged as one of the things holding it against this wooden thing is a giant, essentially a vampire snake. It's just a wooden lumbar support that was probably there that they pierced the body with. And it's going through and through. It's going through the body and out the back of the
I
wheel.
look over at you while you're doing this, and I go,
I don't see it.
"Oh, you don't see me." I'm going, "Oh no."
Remember
Social-
what Molnir
Oh, no.
said. Roll a history check. Remember what he said.
I fucking have no idea.
Only if you can.
Yeah, Tyrone would be like, fuck it, this isn't gonna work. Bag off, fucking ethereal. Back into it. Fuck it.
You
This
try to
isn't
get
gonna
it
work.
over it, and you can't make it without understanding that you're probably gonna have to release your hands and do something.
Yeah.
And understanding, it ain't worth it. You pull it back over, kind of dumping out what pieces were still connected, because it's all one structure, very loosely held
Loosely one
together.
structure.
But it is still technically the singular spinal column and some of the ribs there. And you xylophone it back off, and the orifice of the bag returns to its original size. And then you cast your spell and return. You see him shift realms in front of you. And you somehow manage to time it just perfectly that as soon as you enter the etherealness, guards enter the alley.
Dude, I look at Rolgar and I just fucking start laughing. I'm like, fuck.
They begin
dude.
walking down. One of them nudges him and points to his mouth and is like, and you see him open a sack on the side of his body. It's not a pouch. It's literally a flap of skin that he had cut open and then sewn rope into so that it can open and close. It's a opening
gross.
into his body.
That's
That's
disgusting.
fucking nasty.
Yeah, and he pulls out a small canvas sack and he throws it to the other guy, and he turns it inverted and he puts it in his mouth.
I walk right fucking up to him while I'm ethereal and I want to try and see what's in his bag. I look at Rolgar and I'm like, damn, that was close. And then I look at these guys and I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Roll me a medicine check
Jesus Christ.
Where's
Alright.
that? A
to try to
+2?
discern what this goopy black brown.
Wisdom.
5.
5.
Yeah.
It's somewhere between a solid and a liquid.
Cool. I immediately don't give a fuck anymore.
Throws at.
From watching,
Yeah.
it's pretty gross.
Rolgar fucking pulls his helmet up and hurls on the floor.
Straight into the ethereal realm.
Puts his helmet
Just
back
leaving it
on.
for the passers next.
Ooh, jeez.
And I go, should I go look for stairs? Just real quick while we're out here. Kill two birds with one stone.
I mean, we can look around. I mean, I got what we needed. We can do this later if we want to as well.
I mean, I can just look around real quick.
Sure. See you back at camp.
I'll
You want
just-
me to go back?
Hustle around that floor looking for the stairways.
I'll fucking
You.
and I'll go back.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check because you have obviously incredibly limited sight.
Holy fuck! No way. Verified.
It's verified.
Fucking
verified.
verified. Holy
Is
shit.
that the new thing? Verified.
Google
Dude,
AI.
I
Nice.
fucking saw it from here. Holy fuck.
Guys, I just pulled up the first thing for Google AI. God damn it.
Verified, Brady. I'm sorry. I'm
I didn't
sorry to
realize
tell
how
you.
shit it was. I think for general facts, it's good. That's about it. Even that, it's
I
like,
just don't trust it at all. To be honest, after seeing how fucked up it could be.
You.
yeah, that's why you keep scrolling after you see it. I mean, you can turn it off, can't you?
Hey, I've rolled like shit for a little
No,
while.
I know.
It's coming. Alright.
You
Usually I'll, look at
spend
it, I'm
time removing yourself from the scenario and attempting to find an entrance and exit to floors above and below. Due to the location and how far you are from the perimeter, you do find the back wall, and you begin to run along it. As you know that all the common stairs are accessed by the ring, the end of the ring, the rung, if you will. Doesn't take more than probably, I don't know, an hour before you come across beautiful ornate opening, kind of like that subway entrance that kind of carves into the wall and then does that zigzag down. You don't find any other entrances to above or below that are in the middle of the floor. It's just along the sides.
To this floor.
To from where you're originating, yeah, from you two. It goes up and down.
Can I look at like the stairs themselves? Like how I take my experience from blowing up a building, and I look at these stairs and I judge if this has the same structural integrity. If a giant fireball were to slam into them, would they survive this giant fireball?
Probably, yeah. These things are built out of the rock
Yeah.
and basalt of the earth. They are much wider than the ones on E6, which were like kind of perilous to traverse without a railing. These are like giant, 20 feet wide, like zigzag stairs that go up, carved straight out of the stone. It'd be the same as throwing a fireball at a giant boulder at that point. You just hit rock.
Yeah.
They're not fashioned out of anything, and they've been reinforced for probably incredibly sustained use. They would probably survive.
Okay.
And they go up and down.
No, let's keep going.
Big circle.
Yep.
During this time, as you continue your trek, you return back to the aquifer. Your allies sitting around the nutrient blocks of Create Food and Water. But you're there. Just wanted to let you know you're safe.
I can't drop my own invisibility, can I? I mean, I guess we already kind of tried to talk to each other while ethereal without.
I mean, technically, I would just say yes because you could just choose to attack something. Like you punch a wall and technically.
While I'm ethereal, just fucking start shadow.
So like, there's no reason why you wouldn't also be able to make an action to like
Sure.
make the invisibility and like make an action upon. Like you could grapple your friend and technically, written it would end it. So yeah, no, you could leave it.
I'll go like into the next room from where the camp is, and I'll drop my ethereal. I'll just fucking walk out like nothing even happened.
Sure. Oh, you return and Gorkite sees you take the corner. He goes, oh, that's refreshing.
That's actually that was quick. Because in our time, it's only like
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. This is you're fucking gone.
Did you? Where's Rolgar?
He said he wanted to
peruse.
explore the floor a little bit more, gather some information. Well, he was still.
Were you guys successful?
I reach into the bag and I grab the belt,
Mm-hmm.
and I pull the belt out, and I say, "This is the right one, correct?" The insignia.
I look at it. Is it the right one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the. No, buckle belts. It's fine stuff.
Say, I have what we need in the bag. Obviously, I won't.
Were you able to get the head body, perhaps?
It was staked up pretty good. Couldn't get the whole thing.
Like I said,
I tried.
only if you can, and this is much more than what you needed to grab. So thank you.
When Rolgar returns, perhaps tomorrow, we can speak with Calfane. Here's your bag. The head is in the bag.
Okay, it goes. The head.
Oh, yeah, we didn't explain it.
Yeah.
You go ahead. I don't. Well, yeah, I'll explain it to you, dwarf to dwarf. So we can, serious friend with Volga, can speak with the dead. On action.
Let me stop you now. Do you think I've seen that spell in action before?
No. I'm just saying it's a spell.
Oh fuck!
But
I think perhaps there's been slightly too many arcane tricks on my brain for one day. I'm gonna go to bed. How about someone just make sure we don't get inhabited by ogres?
but my brother, and I hold up the belt and I'm like, I'm gonna get this. This is
If we could find an heir each one of the families. Osderal could rise from the
Be right here.
2 of 9.
I know there's one crater in Russia.
Hey, human.
The silver beam that we were talking about the other day.
I recall.
Maybe
That's a problem for another day, of course. I simply just think
we
that
will enact vengeance eventually on that, but motivating momentum.
as we've discussed slightly in passing, perhaps it's time soon we are successful for another singular individual to adorn the dormant crown. To sit upon the dormant throne. Perhaps the 9 cannot lead, they are too shattered. I am not a man to lead. I am a man to follow on the orders. I do not know enough about you to know if you can lead either, but...
Well, I think I've seen Molnir lead us into enough fights where death was certain.
King,
Tyrone,
King Molnir.
fights. That's the place of it.
If
I
you
mean,
can
honestly,
survive
Let's be real.
the fights that we have
how
got,
much-
And I'm like, that would survive. I know who you worship. I don't like it.
I don't survive. I don't
To
fucking
be-
worship anything.
And then I look at whatever direction Roller's in.
To be honest,
And I'm like,
Hold
I
on.
wonder if he's survived right now.
to be honest, how much actual running the country does a king do? Seems like they
Yo,
pawn
for
most
real?
of that off onto their servants.
Molnir doesn't know that. Molnir doesn't know that. He thinks they do a lot of stuff.
I would never say you're incapable, obviously. I simply stand here and say perhaps change is possible to survive. The 9 are what kept us in our glory, and the 9 are gone. That part is evident. What is left is nothing but a shell. The city will survive if we are successful, I'm sure. We'll have your allies, as well as those who come to the gates to storm the halls. But for it to flourish, for it to truly regain what it once was, might take us enacting maybe that taboo tradition of electing someone, even if it were to be you, but a singular ideologist
Maybe there's another.
to hold the city accountable.
I really wonder if there's another. If you were able to survive in here, I really wonder if they might have found another. Is there any other place that you could think?
I,
Keeping us high.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
I'm not saying that Molnir is the obvious leader, but
I would agree so, but I've known the man for a whopping 2 days.
I don't
One
know.
day.
I don't know
One
any
half.
other dwarves that came home.
I know this. I'm assuming
rescue
there's
the
some
city.
that reside within Kinrock.
Yeah, but
I
how many made it out and
How
decided to come back?
How many
To reclaim
came
the
here
city.
To reclaim the city, yeah.
I would venture to say the number's very small.
I'm gonna go with 1.
Yeah, and I mean, you're obviously very patriotic for your city,
But then again, I mean,
Yeah, I have an oath.
and I think that if you can, again, I think if you can make it through the shit that we've been through, dude, running a city's got to be a fucking cakewalk compared to that.
Maybe.
Compared to the
A
jungle.
fucking
yeah, I was gonna
cakewalk.
say the jungle.
Compared to finding a fucking statue.
Yeah.
There's gonna be. I swear to God, if I become king here, there's gonna be jade statues fucking everywhere.
No, you're
I'm
gonna
not
ban.
risking-
You're
I'm
gonna
not risking
ban the
that
material.
again.
You're like no jade anywhere.
I'll go, Cat. I'll enamor you with a bedtime story if you got the time. Statues.
Your allies seem to hold you very high. And with that being said, you won't hear a quarrel from me if you decide to assert yourself on the throne by proxy
That's-
of being the liberator.
This is a problem for whenever we liberate the city.
I
First, we
agree.
have to liberate.
But
I think that's fair.
You can have your banner movement.
if that is the case,
I'm gonna raid Kinrock.
You're gonna found your own kingdom, and then everyone's gonna declare war on you.
Yeah, please don't, Molnir.
is this your end, though? The liberation.
I don't know. We'll get there when we get there.
I understand
One step
that
at a
train of
time.
thought. I understand.
We have to get the city
Just
before
like-
we can decide what
I
we're doing
understand.
with the city.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah. Gorkai,
I wouldn't-
what
Which of the 9 families would you think would best survive besides Onto before the Battleborn?
Necessarily.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you had to bet the house on one of them.
Oh,
So I think
gosh.
so. Back to some more spell casting. I think I can locate somebody.
The smelt buckle is always resilient. I don't
They
think
are.
that
The
the
one there's one in Durain actually, so we can. Yeah.
that's 3 families. They're growing by the
I
minute.
like do like this. And you're like a little bit gone. But what smell buckle is it?
I eat roaches. Who's not?
Maybe Mulder, maybe there should be one king because you're the only one that's not fucking cuckoo crazy.
No,
and
the dude
eating
in
roaches.
Durain was so nice though. He was so cool.
He was
Dude,
cool.
literally the goat.
Like,
He's
that-
like
he was sick. He was sick. But I don't see him out here fighting for his people. That's all I'm saying.
he's fucking.
That's all I'm saying. No, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
Nothing against the guy.
Broke.
Nothing against the guy.
He
Nothing
literally
against the
didn't
guy.
have the lights on.
He's just not.
He literally
motivated.
didn't have enough money
He's
to
not
produce a
fighting
flame.
for the city. Nothing
Don't-
against him. He was a cool dude. I like the
And
guy.
you could
Nothing
also
against
be
him.
king in title only. You could be like head honcho and have the 9 still run
Smell
things.
buckles. You know who else would want to live? But only to part.
I was about to say. Honestly, I don't believe they're organized enough. Their resilience isn't known throughout the mountains.
Yeah, but right, brew.
Out of the 2 brights,
They-
the bright mantles are far more intelligent.
But I'm just saying, if there was anybody that was deemed to survive such an attack, it would be the Bright Brew, only to party another day.
Perhaps we'll hold a banquet in their honor once you are successful.
Not strong here. Not strong here.
Their gut biome is second to none.
That's not what
I
meant.
once saw Bright Brew drink 30 kegs.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose-
Fucking dwarves are crazy.
If we are lucky, I don't know if we will be, but if we are, it'd be phenomenal to see any one of the 9 return, and it would be phenomenal to see any Wolven Khazdaral blood assume themselves on the throne. I hope it comes to that.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I'm going to find it.
Well, you're guessing it was like a smelt buckle or a bright mantle, then, right? You're the only one to live.
I didn't know there was any other than me until literally 2 days ago.
I'm gonna cast locate person on the first. Smelt buckle. I think they're bright mantles, smart dudes, not built for they're like ee! And like just die. Ee! That's what they sound like. They're like, oh, I'm dying. Oh god.
Oh god. Where's my glasses?
Here's my glasses.
Yeah, so
my glasses.
so I have somebody in my panic. Horgar Brightbrew, man god of revel. So he's like kind of like a hero god in a sense where it's like a man that's like so legendary that he's a
Oh, you
second
told
god.
me you party for 30 days.
30 days and 30 nights
Yeah.
straight on a bender. Didn't sleep. He died shortly after, but that's not the point.
By the end of it, he was like,
He was literally. I think he was a corpse around day 28, but that's fine.
they just kept pouring wine in him.
Some dude's like, "Come on!" He's like, "Ah."
No, they weekend at Bernie's him, dude. They were like,
It-
we need
yeah,
to keep, they were like, we need to keep it at nice. I haven't either, but they were just like, we
It's
need
like
to
some
keep it at
dead
a
guy.
nice even 30.
And you chose Bright Mantle or Spellbook?
Smell buckle.
Spell
Yeah.
Okay. You take a moment. Focus upon yourself. 1,000 feet's like a lot.
It's far.
I mean,
As
it
we've
got us.
learned.
It got us all the way.
This
over.
is
got
this
to
is already
experience
reached, and I'm
firsthand.
like I'm getting all snuggled. I'm like all cozied up. I'm like time for bed.
You
Shooting
enact
shit.
this
If
spell.
you find one, he's gonna go home and just straight up like
I'm gonna sleep.
tickle his feet as he
I'm
gets
literally
in bed.
gonna rub my feet together as I sleep, and then Murphy's gonna come up and be like, I'm gonna be like,
He's gonna show ropes, is what he's saying. He's gonna just absolutely
No.
spray.
He's gonna
So-
do a posy.
I'm gonna be like off camera because I'm gonna like launch myself back and there's just gonna be a fucking. Roller's like, ah!
So what does he see, Brady?
Not the worst thing we've seen at this table.
Don't do this to me. Don't fucking edge me like this, dude. It's not cool.
You cast a spell.
Yeah.
You focus upon a dwarf that's not the dwarf. That's literally within 5 feet of you. You try to isolate with your cunning ability to locate. I mean, you're just as Calpain did earlier. You're obviously a skilled, religious member of the clergy, and you've refined your skills. And you send that ping, and nothing returns.
You literally edged me so hard. You literally went like,
You know, I wonder.
and there was so much buildup, and I'm just sitting here stroking my shit. I'm like, yeah, Brady, tell me he's here, and you say he's not here.
He had to take
Instantly flaccid.
He had to take
Instantly flaccid.
He had to take the hand off, dude.
I literally took my hand off,
He had to take the hand off and pump it a few
and I was
times.
like, absolutely not cinema. Absolutely.
Absolute dog shit.
Absolute dog.
At this time,
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
you
that's
guys
a theory.
are having this conversation as time is slowly passing.
I give him the.
I'm gonna
idol
hunker
that
down
I
for a
made.
bit.
Yeah.
I give him the idol that I made.
Oh.
I made this for you.
I wasn't. What is it?
It's a very generic rendition of Morden.
I did my best with the limited
I'm
knowledge.
gonna
I
like
have.
kind of like tuck it into like my belt, like underneath. But,
Oh,
like,
this is a statue.
It's like a
Oh,
big
it's
bust.
like an
It's like a bust size.
no.
What? What does that mean?
Cone jar.
You're butt plugging it? Like, what are you doing, dude?
Prison
All right,
ball.
Roller, we're moving on.
Moving on.
You continue around the circle
Lord,
of the
will
ring,
always be with-
and doing so, you find yourself a quarter of the way around, and you find the next set of stairs.
So far, 2. These ones look the exact same, I assume.
Identical. Okay, it's gonna take some
I'm
more
just,
time.
looking for basically any means of getting up here that isn't the water elevator.
Do you guys want to do anything else?
I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna pray to Morden. Say something very specific so
Molly,
you can come
can you
back.
do me a favor and just kind of tossing me out of my trance whenever he gets back. It's time to head up.
Yes, I'll stay up. I'll just be doing my prayers until he comes back.
Thank you. Sorry, I had a long day and my neck is red.
I peer over to his neck. Is it actually red?
No.
It's actually like a darker shade of
You
purple.
can't get a sunburn if there's no sun. You can't.
He's like, you wouldn't get him on the.
Well, I
Not
saw
how
that.
it works.
Only you
After
wouldn't get it.
after he says that, I look at his neck and I'm like,
Oh no, I mean like it feels like it's red hot.
It's a metaphor.
I've been hunched over.
yeah,
I've
you
been
wouldn't get it.
hunched over.
Soft hands.
I've been hunched over all day, and it's just like it really is putting a number on my back.
Yeah, and we got another
Stop
fucking
it!
banger coming up
We got another.
between the
Thank
two
you.
of us.
We got another like 2 days of it, so we're just gonna try to relax. While I
Yeah.
can.
Hopefully,
say some prayers.
daytime.
I'll stay up until he arrives.
And then
worried
don't
about
worry about keeping watch with the hut up. 'cause
You know who had fucking rednecks? Fucking smell buckles, dude. They're out there. Anyway, moving on, for fuck's sake. You guys hunker down for a bit.
Not funny, dude.
Another hour passes, and you find a third stairwell at the exact same amount of distance from the previous stairwell, as if they're oriented.
Yeah. I'll just head on back towards.
You try to correlate your trajectory with the distance, and you triangulate the calculus of the hypotenuse to about your.
Take the hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Take that.
And you make your way back. And the night is starting to get pretty deep now. It is time for a rest. Luckily, you feel at least a little bit of security. And another hour and some change passes. You probably actually get there a little faster. You're not searching for something in
We took
specific.
the hypotenuse.
Yeah, so about there. And you return. You reapparate right in front of Gorkai's fucking face. And at this point, he's like, I'm fucking over it! And he walks away into the corner of the chamber.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Gorkite.
It's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Rolgar.
Good to see you too.
I'm down for bed. I'm gonna go over and nudge Calfane.
And I'll just start drawing the symbol. To...
You spend the 10 minutes doing your...
God. Oh my
Is that
god.
what you? Oh my
And
god.
Oh my god, Calfane.
And
Getting down with it.
creates.
Yo, that's sexy.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I don't see Calfane getting down.
No, like one eye's open. He's like,
Like, Jesus Christ, this kid can move.
What color?
Jesus Christ, dude.
What?
This dude's fucking got it. Holy shit.
I'll
my
make
gosh,
it
those
gray. I'll make it
moves.
look like a big ass boulder to a dumbass ogre.
A very smart, good
Great.
ogre.
Keep time.
If you'd like it to be.
And I just throw out my bedroll.
The sound of the deafening water kind of fades with the encapsulation of a hut. You're in nice warm temperature.
Once everyone gets laid down, I'll turn the lights out.
He dims it.
I'm out. I've already been out.
Yeah.
I was out before the fucking hut was even there.
The rustling outside obviously does fade slowly, as even though they're kind of on a different clock, almost a little bit nocturnal, there's a much less amount of commotion that occurs outside, as they seem to also have an internal clock that's running of like, me sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
Go sleep now.
And you all benefit from a long rest.
Oh, congratulations,
Imagine
fellas.
that.
Congratulations.
More than one day in a single session,
We
because we're still
slept
going.
for a whole
Yeah, I was like, bro, he's gonna cut right now. God.
You're not allowed to cut.
Yeah, you're not
Bitch.
allowed to
You're
cut.
not allowed to cut, bitch.
Yeah, and you're still going. And you're still going to
You're
the
my
bookstore
bitch
tomorrow.
now.
You're staying up till 3 a.m. and you're going to the bookstore tomorrow.
And you're going to the fucking bookstore.
You're
How does that
If
look
you,
like
if you
bitch?
milk a headache all day tomorrow, fucking
honestly,
all right.
honestly, so real for that.
You're real as fuck, dude.
I was like, what?
Respect.
Kids,
Respect.
And then I went, first off, milk, it shit hurts sometimes, alright? Milk a headache? Fuck you.
Milking it like a cow.
These ladies out here. My wife. My wife.
I'll sit down.
I'll, put the armor back on and I'll come over to him and be like, hey.
So
talking
we're all weak.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
this
it.
is gonna be a fucking thing.
Yeah.
You got it? I'll take the bag and I'll look at you and
It's okay.
I'll go do this.
Oh my god.
No, not that.
Let's pick a different. Yeah, let's pick a
More
Gorkai,
somber.
maybe you can stay here for a second.
Gorkai.
Watch the door.
Hang on.
Watch the door.
Okay.
It's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna be kind of a weird sight.
I'll just do
If you
this
want to
separate.
step out and be at the door, I don't blame you.
I think I've had enough magic for a single day. Take your time. I'll make sure no one disturbs you during
Honestly,
the
you've
process.
probably
I'll
seen
snap
enough
the light.
magic for a year.
I'll clap the
do
light
what you
back
must.
on.
I
I
get it.
got a clapper and Damon's tiny hut.
He does leave.
Before he gets pull that out.
He just walks towards the front door, and he will make a perception roll. Sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, that's his perception roll. Okay. You find the skull inside of his.
Before we cast,
Let's figure out what we're
the
asking.
questions. Yes.
I want to know if the controls at the top of where the fuck you were.
The foot pedals. So there were 2 foot pedals about even in length. They were in the main chute of that aqueduct, or the stream, whatever. But there's 2 foot pedals. Don't know what they did. There was nothing else down the other chute that I went down. I think those are the main controls.
It's not just yes or
Something
no.
that I just thought.
Yeah, is it yes or no
It's not
questions?
yes or
I can't
no.
remember.
No,
It's
it's not.
5 questions.
Have you ever?
Reading the exact
Yes.
rules,
Now.
it can't speculate on the future, so essentially you can't ask it like opinions of what
Yeah.
it will
No,
think
no,
will
it is a
happen.
funny scene.
It doesn't know anything,
Did that
obviously,
count?
since it
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Won't
have
respond
to
unless I
answer.
ask you a question.
And its answers don't have to be fruitful to what you're asking.
Yeah.
You could technically be like, do you know how this operates? And it'll go, yes.
Why did you say okay after that?
It doesn't have to go, yes, this is how it operates.
Yeah.
But other than that, it does not have to be yes or no.
So I think we
Really solid movie.
can ask it if the foot pedals are.
We have to be. We can be very specific.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you guys ever seen a siphon before? Because I was just wondering, maybe the foot pedals are just to kickstart it up.
Perhaps.
Alright,
we,
does it?
we can ask.
If,
Would the operation of the foot pedals be able to turn the auger?
Turn the yes. And then
We could even just
depending.
ask.
Well,
We can ask it the location of the main controls, and it can try. And
does it
tell
have to
us.
be if we're whispering next to it, like off?
oh,
like,
you
off
can't
the-
ask questions while it's activated, or it will.
Well,
answer.
if we're like off to the side whispering, is it going to trigger it, or are you not going to give us that information?
I'm not done.
Okay, but it
No one.
Like the questions have to be there, and I'm going to ask them, and everyone has to shut up.
because I'm wondering like if Gorkard's like, I wonder what I'll have. to
Gorkard's
do.
not here; he's watching.
I know, but
Gorkard's
even,
not
even,
fucking
even
here.
hang on,
That's
even
Skull
at that
Old Hero.
distance is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
it has to hear it.
If there has to be like, and it's like, because it can stay alive for as long as we want until we ask questions, correct?
Yes.
So we can.
Once I activate the spell, everyone has to like.
Yeah.
That's why we're figuring out.
Yeah.
First-
So we could do like
First
hand
question: where's the controls? Second question:
Where are the controls that would turn the auger?
would
So-
that
That
turn
would
the auger?
allow the auger to turn.
That's first question.
Is the auger how you open the gate?
That's another good one.
Second
'cause
question:
Gorkai
is the auger how
literally
it-
fucking made it up on the fly. He said, "I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Third
For-
question:
Oh,
That thing's big."
First question should actually be, how are you?
Hang on. So
I'm
with
not-
with
Calvin,
Dead, it
I'm
says-
kicking you out of the room. I'm
Just 'cause
banishing
says-
you.
just
I'm
'cause
banishing
he's
Calvin.
within 10
Just
minutes.
because he's dead doesn't
Try
mean
not
he
to
can't
look at your
be
screen, I'm
nice.
within
Dude,
it's like
this ain't the
10
time to
minutes,
be
and then
nice.
you can
We'll
do it
cast
again.
Speak with
Or
the Dead
is that-
tomorrow and be like,
Once you
so
cast
anyway,
it
how
on
are you
target,
doing?
that
Actually,
target
like
cannot
we got
be
the
blocked
information.
by
How the fuck
ever
are you
enemies.
though, dude?
10 days. Okay.
How you
So
been?
for your guys' purposes, not until
Yes.
time's out.
So basically, like, okay.
It's a one-off for this
Just wanna
course.
make
You
sure.
have to
Because I
find.
heard 10 minutes, like something before, and I think that's like death and like after 10 minutes.
cast it again.
So you the
10
duration
days.
is 10 minutes for you to ask her 5 questions. Yes, and then after that, you can't target the same. You get 5 questions.
We get 5. I thought it was only 3.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5.
Oh!
It's 5.
Oh! Oh!
What's your favorite type of dinner?
Yeah.
Me
I still think we
myself.
should ask about the foot pedals that you found. Are the
Yes.
foot pedals integral to the operation
Of the auger.
of the auger?
Yes.
I would phrase everything as the operation of the gate, because I don't even know if the auger.
Well, we're gonna ask if the auger opens the door. I think that's the first question. Does the auger open the
We
door?
also need. So what I was trying to say earlier was if he answers in a way where we don't have anything prepped, we need to have like some sort of hand signals to walk away, very very far. And
Let's
then we
just
can come.
write out what we're gonna ask.
Yeah.
Right now. And then
I'm just saying if we get an answer that we weren't ready for.
sure. Fair enough.
Okay.
We'll just
Should we go this way?
No.
I like. Molly's like. I'll be like.
Question
I'll
4.
look at you and say, "Should we go this way?"
and I fucking just
I like giggle while I say it.
Question
Hey.
4.
Is there any stores of good food that last more than 50 years?
I'll handle that.
Whiskey.
I think we're good on food.
If
Um,
yeah, we're good on food.
Can we
If
have seasoning?
I will say, if we have any spare questions, I would like to ask. If there's any spare. There's
Okay.
not.
We have where are the controls, how to operate the door,
Yes.
or where are the controls to operate, how to open the door.
I think we
Does the
asked
auger open the
question
door?
Yeah, auger question first.
Are the foot pedals important
Yes.
to the operation of the system?
And then what would be? I mean, like we could just ask a general. How do we open the door with the waterways? If none of those questions actually work.
Shit, yeah, I mean,
Is there spices?
And then,
packed orders
I
that
mean,
you want?
if that line of questioning, he's like, yes, there's a way to open the door. How do we open it?
well, I think you just lead with how do we open the door with,
Yeah.
with the waterway system.
With the
And
waterway
there's no
system.
yes or no to that.
And then like what would be the? I mean, if he's like, yes, you can use this. I'm saying if he gives like very very vague generalities.
Okay, last question. Number 5.
What would be those generalities? Who's
Where are the controls that operate the system? Does the auger open the door? Are the foot pedals vital to the operation? How do we open the door with the waterway system? Question 5.
Sounds good to me. I mean, we can keep the head too and ask him his name later. I would like to keep it. I'll keep it on my body.
I don't know if we can ask it again.
After 10 days, yes. I asked
The door has to be open in 10 days.
I know. I'm saying after.
For the name.
I'm saying way after. I'll keep the head. Give me the head.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll do that later.
Question 5.
Question 5. Let me think of it. Sorry.
Yes.
Always ask anywhere they want to be buried.
Well, hang on. We can.
Dude, Tyrone doesn't give a fuck about where these people
Hang
want
on.
to be buried. Tyrone gives a fuck about making it out of this shit alive, right?
That is
I
first
don't
priority.
give a flying fuck where this guy gets buried.
Let's talk about later.
Later we can
Questions for now.
Yes, questions for now. Because later we can ask him. Because he's.
Let's talk about later questions later. All right,
I'm gonna-
harder
I'm gonna-
questions now.
You guys figure it out. Like honestly, we're going to keep his head, and make sure that he is remembered. And if I do not make it, tell him.
Where are the controls to operate the system? Does the auger open the door?
First question is, does the auger?
Does the auger open the door? Where are the controls to how to operate this water system?
Do we have to be more specific? There's not another auger in this building, is there?
Not in the same.
Is there another?
Okay.
There hasn't been another one that I've seen as I've made my
Not
travel.
like
saying-
that. No.
Okay.
I
Does
think
the
we
auger
go into
open the door?
I think we
There's
go
like
into that
wind
room,
wheels,
and you
water
say,
wheels.
does
Yeah.
that
Like the
auger
classic,
open
like
the
water
door?
Every
moving.
form of gravity
So,
water
that's
fabric
question
machinery you
one.
can imagine.
Just absolute cinema
Yes.
in the dwarven
Yeah.
master.
But in
Does
terms of
that
auger,
auger
that
open the
specific
door?
word of a
Okay.
cylindrical
Does that
tapered
auger open the
drill,
door? Then
no.
Where are the controls
to
for
operate
that
the water?
to operate that auger,
Yes.
or to direct the water to that auger? Where are the controls to direct the water?
Are
to
the
that
foot pedals important to the system? How do we open the door with the waterway system?
That's
This is
like
such a
fucking. That's a
fucking-
way fallback.
Out of all the spells that do this to D&D, Speak with Dead is always the whole party's like, wait, everyone wait, we need to fucking
Fuck,
scaffold
The
this
D&D
out.
movie taught us best.
I
Alright,
know, I
finish
know.
shitty
It's a good
question.
movie.
Honestly, we were talking about that earlier. Absolutely, that movie's so good.
Cinema.
It's so good.
Okay, 5th question.
Go to the auger.
We're gonna walk up to the auger.
You approach the auger.
And I cast Speak with Dead. It's like my innate thing I can do.
You take a moment with a casting time of 1 action. You focus on what is pieces of a corpse, and I will allow it to apparate as it does still have a portion of its jaw left.
Where are the controls to operate this auger?
Question
Well,
for
it's the
DM.
first.
So whenever
First question.
to cast Speak with Dead, are the dead able to see?
You don't know.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we'll fucking find out. Their eyes are glowing.
You hear it try to draw breath. It.
He did.
34B.
I'm figuring out how to speak while inhaling because that's what it would sound like. I don't know how to do a good voice of death.
You want me to say it out for you?
No, I think I can manage.
I can do it really well.
You can do it, Brady.
I'm like,
Is that Vitruvius? Anyway.
it's kind of Vitruvius, like, yeah.
Fuck.
I don't remember.
That tiefling sucks.
Fuck you.
Fuck that tiefling.
Vitruvius isn't here. Shut the fuck up. Vitruvius isn't here. He doesn't know. About
He
the
was
auger.
pulling stuff up.
Its jaw like unhinges and kind of hangs, but just barely attached enough to let out a couple words. Controls at the top of the facility.
Does that auger open the main gate to the city?
Yes.
Are the foot pedals important to operating that auger?
the follow-up.
How do we work the foot pedals to operate the auger?
Heard that better, but
So during the first question, he said a sentence. Can you repeat it really quick? Because I couldn't.
I already forgot what I said.
He
Okay,
said
good.
it's up top. Okay.
Yeah,
The-
it was
the
up top.
controls are
There was
up
a
top, that's
last.
what
There
he
was a
said.
last word of that. I didn't hear the last
At the
word.
top of the
I don't know.
Facility.
The facility. Okay, that doesn't matter. I didn't. It was kind of hard to hear with the. Okay, go on. Sorry.
I think we could ask this question better.
Probably.
You need to enable emergency water and use the pedals to restrict the flow.
That's an interesting follow-up question.
Those four. Give me a moment. I walk out with Molnir.
All right.
Second.
As I'm walking, I'm like notioning even farther and like almost to like way far away.
We walk pretty far.
Like
Get back in the
over
hut.
150 feet.
Sure.
Get back in the hut.
And I say, I think we need to ask, what order do the foot pedals need to be pressed to redirect water to the auger?
Or you could ask how to turn on an emergency.
Either one. Honestly, yeah. But I mean, we don't know how to enable the emergency water either. So maybe we ask that question. Either one.
Stop kissing.
I
It's
mean,
gonna drive me.
What if the
you're not gonna like this, Molnir, but there's probably more people we can ask after this.
What if
Tyrone? He's the city. It does not matter.
We go back.
But what if the kiss gets him another question? Like, what if after the third kiss, the skull is just like,
Question for the DM, and not as Molnir.
I walk back. Where or how do we enable the emergency water?
You have to ask it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Fucking hell.
this whole time?
Where/how do we
Enable the emergency water.
enable the emergency water?
Stop fucking kissing it, dude.
Where the stack meets the aquifer is a valve at the top of the city.
And it like just after it's just a little goodbye. Okay.
I'll set him down at the base auger.
So that we need to get to the
So-
top of the city.
Auger opens main gate. Check.
Check.
That's good. Gorkar's right. Foot pedals
sorry.
are important. Yes.
Can operate the pressure.
Enable emergency water. Use pedals to redirect flow. So, after using the valve that he talked about, we have to redirect the flow with those pedals. At the top. But we need to find that valve at the top of the city.
Yes.
So, if we had another... If you guys can grab another one and ask where the valve is specific. Actually, I'm
Well,
gonna cast...
we can find it probably.
Yeah, we can probably just
I'm
go.
gonna cast
He
locate
described it
object on
like-
valve.
Well, there's a
Fuck
fucking
it.
bajillion valves, I thought.
And 4 feet to your left,
I look 4 feet to my left and I'm like, well, at least I tried.
and there is a tiny little valve on one of the brass fittings.
I'm gonna like stomp. I'm like pretend to stomp. I'm like, "Ah."
You do the sitcom, you're like, I don't know what I expected. And you go back to
Yeah.
doing whatever you're doing. I don't know what I expected.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, even the
You
knowledge
described
of,
it. It's at the
of
top.
the valve. Yeah.
The controls are at the top of the facility. The valve is at the top of the fucking thing.
Because
The
you guys
pedals
can
are
cast
important.
etherealness for you can be in etherealness for 6 hours, right?
8 hours.
Oh my god, it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
I don't.
Etherealness is broken.
Mulder, I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but do you think it's maybe a little weird to put the emergency controls outside of the building?
Yes.
I mean, that's like putting a fire extinguisher in the fireplace. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but at the same time,
Because bright
At the same
mental
time.
hang on, I got this. Because bright mental craftsmanship doesn't fail.
Honestly, get fucked.
I mean, at the same
you
time,
only need a lifetime warranty if it's gonna fail in its lifetime, which
Hang
it
on.
won't.
Hang on,
like
stop.
if the emergency valve was here, that's like putting all your eggs in one basket.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Then all of the controls.
I
are
got
here,
it
and
even
there's
better
no
one.
way of controlling the water from anywhere else in the city.
Calfane, don't take this the
So-
wrong way.
What does she know about fucking Polaroids? I mean, I love Lady Gaga. What does she know about cameras? Sorry. Listen, Calvin, I love you. What the fuck do you know about dwarven engineering?
The masterwork of bright mental engineering is beyond the capabilities of even the best humans, anybody on the surface world. I don't know. I can't speak for the underdog, but I can't imagine.
I think back to Shantytown.
I'm like I
Dude,
can't
you know,
imagine a
you're-
war-torn country. No offense, please go out of California. I love you to death. I can't imagine a war-torn country would have the greatest infrastructure.
I think back to the Shantytown I lived in, and I say, dude, no, like, Drow craftsmanship is fucking great.
I look to the like camera that's recording this whole fucking.
You
sitcom.
see into his flashback, and it's someone shitting in a bucket.
I mean, hey,
Uh-huh.
Drow armor craft is great. City craft, not so much.
The only drow armor that I've seen is spider like exoskeleton.
I look down at the breastplate that I'm wearing.
Oh, is that drow?
I look back up.
To be continued.
I don't know.
It's like
Every
it's like a fucking episode of
every piece of dwarven engineering that
Curb Your
Tyrone has seen
Enthusiasm.
is fucking just
We all played Skyrim. They're smart.
We know what's going on.
just
here.
fucking.
We get the fantasy
thought-
tropes.
just fucking.
We
crazy.
know what's going on
Ah, we
here.
know.
Dwarven centurion says what?
Yeah, where's the Centurion
Where's the
activation?
gyrocopter?
Yeah, what
Dude,
the
I
fuck, bro?
honestly-
Where's your Ornithopter, brother?
Literally the worst part of Skyrim is going. I have to go to Dwarven.
Well, we're not playing Skyrim.
Fuck.
What are you doing?
I'm like,
Where's the Falmer?
Here's what I think.
That's
we
you!
do. Here's what I think we do for this day. Here's what I think we do.
sweet title.
Here's what I think we do for this day. Here's what I think we do for this day. Here's what I think we do for this day.
smoke break.
Here's what I think we do for this day. You can go ethereal. If you wouldn't mind just locating the controls.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to fucking change anything right now. Obviously, we
Already
kind
done.
of wouldn't really want to change anything right now. But knowing
Oh,
where
yeah,
they're
we're
at
90s.
is useful.
I don't find the valve.
Yeah, the valve, that's what I mean.
Well, the controls and the valve.
Sure, the controls and the valve. Well, we know where the pedals are.
Yeah.
The pedals are the thing that we kind of...
Wasn't there? He said there was.
Yes, we still have 9 days.
I thought the controls were the pedals.
The controls are the pedal.
So no, the pedals
The
are
pedals
for
are
redirecting flow.
Sure.
I
Go look for
whatever,
controls
yeah.
in etherealness
But
and find the valve. Sure.
the valve is to turn on the emergency water, and then we have to redirect flow with the pedals.
Yes,
So
that's what we're talking about.
yes.
That's what we're saying.
I could
Yes.
hang
We're
out
all on
down.
the same page. Yes.
I could hang out down here, and just.
We're
walk.
back to work. Me and you are fucking back to work.
Well, no, I was just
Galvin.
gonna say maybe if we just find out what the foot pedals do.
I don't
I'm
want
worried
to touch
about.
anything at this
Okay,
second.
here's the deal. If we
We
are
probably should fix shit first.
if we start to fuck with the water, I think the ogre's in. Fire giant is gonna be like, he already knows there's somebody. He's gonna be like, yeah.
That's why I just want to locate things. Let's just
But
know where things
But
are
the foot pedals
before we try anything.
don't control the water flow. He said.
They just redirect.
They
They
redirect water flow. Yeah.
It's a, I thought. Did he say redirect or did he just say control the
He
flow?
said, foot pedals are important. Enable emergency water. Use pedals to redirect flow.
Redirect flow.
Okay.
So let's just locate things. We don't have to make any decisions right now. We
I
have 9
also-
more days, gang. 9 more days.
I
Count
was
it,
just
9.
saying, if we
Rolgar.
find out what the foot pedals
I
do,
just checked the text.
then we don't have to
Nice.
rush to try to do
Sure.
it when the army.
Here's
does.
what I think we do. We try and maybe figure out what the foot pedals are doing the night before.
But yeah,
When the ogres are asleep.
if we don't have enough time to figure it out, though, then it gives them enough time to set up in the choke point that he said was a problem.
I mean, it seems like the ogres
Okay.
are pretty fucking
Thor,
heavy
we
focused
can.
on down there.
We have some days to figure out when we want.
9
to
days. 9 days.
So,
later.
what I recommend Rolgar to do, find the valve, and then
And then
Actually-
don't do anything with it. Just know where it's at.
if we can today, we can we can try to find another bright mantle. You guys would have to search because if I cast locate object, it's gonna tack onto that.
Let's do that like
This belt
later.
again.
Later in
Yes.
the day. Because
Yes.
we need to
Yes.
work, me and Calfan.
Go.
We're fucking getting sunburned up there in the
Rolgar.
pipes, okay?
Gorkai and
You
I
could
will be
also,
here.
when you think about it, if you just take this, if you take a skull up there and you go, what does this pedal do? What does this pedal do? What does this pedal do?
We could do that.
We can do that later. Yeah.
Yeah, I
fuck it, why
can
not?
I can cast locate object on the pedals. We know exactly where they are, and I know how to get up there. The one thing I am worried about is if we turn on the water flow, it might change things with being able to get up there. So
Yeah.
we would have to cast a theory on this, bring the head with you, and then be like, hey, what does this pedal do? What does this pedal do? What does this do? Where am I?
I just think it's a dumb idea to wait to try to figure out what the pedals do when the water's all rushing down the hill. You know what I mean?
Well, we're not gonna wait until the water's on.
9
to
days.
lock the
Get
pedals.
to work.
Because I don't
Go
think we
find
hit
valve.
the emergency valve until we need the emergency
Hey.
valve to be on.
Foreman, we have 9 days to do 2 days of work. Suck my ass.
I'll
We'll
Sounds
fuck
good.
with the pedals
That was a
before the
good
water's
line.
on. I
Good
completely
line.
agree. I agree with that.
Yes.
Through and
We need work. I'll protect Valve. And he's like already ethereal, and I'm like,
through. Perfect. I think.
and I mouth out the words. I'm like,
You can still hear you.
I can hear you.
I don't know
I
that.
can't see you.
I don't know how the spell works.
You just pretend that you're speaking, and he's like, "Yeah, this fucking guy."
You and I look over and he's just like,
I don't know how the spell works. I don't have access to it.
Alright.
I've had enough magic. I'm with Gorkai. This is
Yeah,
just
you go
fucking
shoot
bullshit.
the shit with Gorkide. We fucking. You to make some more walls, actually. And then we. If you wouldn't mind making some. We put the fucking broken bottles name in some of these walls. Let them fucking know, dude.
no.
Let them fucking
Yes,
know,
please.
bitch. Let them motherfucking know, bitch.
The broken bottle is responsible
Alright,
for.
yeah, I'll
Fucking
put like we have
broken bottles.
3
TM.
left,
This one.
4 left. So I do broken bottles was here.
Are you closing the last door?
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's so
I'll do broken bottles
Was
was
here.
WUZ here.
Holy shit. You're gonna be like, God, the broken
Dude, it's
bottles
Killer
are
Ray all
better.
over again. It's a sigil.
Oh my god, the broken bottles were not smarter than the ogres, but somehow they managed.
Not smart here.
As you guys continue
Smart here.
dictating jobs between each other, yeah, where do you want to start from? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the auger where you said,
Okay.
and just go straight up.
Right. Do etherealness. You travel straight up, and you go through a chamber, and then the auger stops after you go through 2 chambers. And you go up through another room and another room, some pipes, and then you leave the building and start to travel through ground. Yeah, I know. I was just being dramatic. You come out on the other side of the ground on a floor that you have never been on, E1. Floor that's beautifully open. This side of it looks a little bit different than I described. Not that you would know that. It's a little bit more condensed in the fact that there's a little bit more infrastructure over here. You see that the floor within your 60 feet parameter is, weirdly enough, there's like rivers that have been carved out, very thin ones, like Venice, right? There's like these thin, snaking, dry beds of water, a couple ones that are filled with water on this side, little land bridges that go over them, and you don't see any infrastructure in your 60-foot range. Nothing extends from, it's like on the floor.
Piece of top, so
You continue vertically, and although this level is slightly shallower than other levels, while you guys continue to like weld and get mad at each other and lore for funniness, it's funny.
Tyrone ain't mad. I got my AirPods in.
No.
I'm welding away.
You're like
With his low
fucking
taper
Taylor
face.
Swift.
Tyrone does not. listen
You
to
hit
Swift.
very quickly. This
This
is
is a Wu-Tang.
a bare,
Wu-Tang.
beautiful rock carved out.
I hit the ceiling of this.
No, E1. You're at the ceiling of the city.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look for like any platforms and whatnot.
You kind of spiral outward from your location. No roll because you're in the middle of a vacant area, and if something were to be there, there would just be something there. You're in the middle of the fucking sky. Takes about 15 minutes. 15, sorry, 1-5. Of you kind of doing this increasingly big circle perimeter, trying to just locate what you're looking for. Here's what you see. You know those giant structures that they launch fucking rockets out of, like the scaffolding? You find one
The
of those.
shuttle.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, that they shoot like a rocket shit out of. There's a giant steam stack, very similar to the one that is the big one, that goes from out of your view, into your view, and then to the ceiling. And built around it is this very complex scaffolding. It looks identical to that. It's like a square built around a circle.
Yeah.
And it goes up and down and over and through and fucking ladders up and then scaffolds out and then has like chains and cables that are connected to the top.
I'll look for a valve.
Roll me an investigation check. As this comes into sight.
14.
You peruse through it. It is pretty difficult to traverse. Luckily you're in the ethereal realm. You like look through this. You're like, dude, I could not fucking imagine trying to
Operate this
like,
fucking-
yeah, like it's like those photos of the fucking weirdos in New York building the skyscrapers, like have their legs dangling off the steel beams. Like it's that everywhere. It's just fucking raw scaffolding. There's no solid floor. It's just grating. It's like as if you were just working with the most deadly machine ever, and the only thing you're standing on is a milk carton. Like that's what it feels like. It is like crazy. Luckily, you have guidance from the head, and so what? No head, and you know kind of what you're looking for.
What the fuck?
At the top of the city, and your lips tingle at the thought, kissing that head once again. And you go to the top, right? You go to the very tippity top of this steam stack, this column. And built out of the scaffolding is, like I said, all these cables seem to centralize in this area. Chains and belts and a spindle and an axle, etc. And you see this fucking giant, probably 3.5 foot to 4 feet diameter, golden turn wheel. It looks very out of place. It looks very varnished and old.
That can't be it.
And he turns around and he goes,
This ain't the one. It's not here.
Obviously, it would be a tiny one.
with your investigation, it's very obvious it's connected to the tube,
Yeah.
right? Let's just call it the tube. The tube. Seems to be connected to what is essentially a singular winch system that's connected to this, like, cold, rolled, forged, like, 6-inch steel plate that bisects the tube.
Can I go into the column? I know where it's at. I did my job. Rolgar's gonna treat himself to a big old fat treat, as in I'm gonna go in the tube and I'm gonna look up.
Yeah. So first, you go into the tube.
Mm-hmm.
You look up, and you see that this giant 5-inch steel plate is actually segments of plate, like shutter blinds.
Yeah.
And you see that there's water dripping, and it's so much water that's presumably above this that even with how tight the tolerance is, there is pouring water out of it. It's a very thin stream, hence what you were seeing, hence what you saw, that is falling, 1,000 feet down.
And it probably relieves the pressure. That's...
Yeah, it's a very tiny amount to just help it sift. And you traverse through this tube. And at first, you immediately plunge into what you recognize as water, even through the ethereal realm. Like, the way you're seeing the world is a lot different, very fluid, well, crazy. And at first, you're not like in the bottom of a seabed or anything like that. You start in still what is a constructed tube for another like 80 feet of man-made funnel. Essentially, it begins to widen and taper out, I should say. Do you continue? You continue. And after that 80 feet, after it tapers out, you begin to see between the veil of the you see thick-grown, like clean-clung, frozen moss. You see beautiful rock structures at the bottom of this pool. As you continue, you realize that, man, there's a lot of fucking water. It takes some time. It's like 100 feet deep, which is in-fucking-sane. Here's the thing. You poke at the bottom, you're not on top of mountains. You seem to be in a cavity of the mountain, in a cave. But you see movement of water and you hear a stream. You do your best to facilitate yourself to the way you hear it. Obviously, your vision is thwarted, but as you continue through, you notice that this is an aquifer. An aquifer is essentially just an underground lake, but you hear this runoff, this dripping, running water on the walls, and you find what is essentially a pouring waterfall. But it's like a rolling waterfall. Like, it's not like white rapid. It like very gently like kind of comes off itself and is filling. It looks like if you were like to flood your bathtub and water was pouring out of the spigot already when the water's above it. It's like, and it's just creating these rippling water effects that you hear throughout the cavern, the dripping noises, and you follow it through and you follow it up through the cracks and rocks, sweet sheer faces of giant monolith pieces of stone that are 50 feet, 80 feet, 100 feet, 200, 250 feet of lateral, like doing your best to travel with it because you can't just go straight up following it. Finally, reach what you recognize as the basin of some form of water, pond, or lake on the surface. You can actually see, even at this depth, light begin to sprinkle and dance upon the waves, the still water giving that beautiful wave over the interior of this liquid-filled gorge.
Can I? Don't want you to search this up because I feel really bad.
You don't feel bad.
I have the sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
If I send a message.
You can. We've already done. He already did this to me while I was in the room.
While you were there?
You do have to roll a d100.
You did.
You did.
So send it?
To be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that before.
Yeah.
already.
The
Alright,
ruling, as rules is written, is you can send to any plane, but if they are not on a plane, there is a 1 in 10 chance, so 10 out of 100 is that it fails to reach its destination. We have done this. That's the rule. Yeah, we did it like 2
because I was
weeks
in
ago.
Etherealness when
Yeah.
you messaged me. When you were like, "Shit
I'll
sucks.
look up the exact number.
Don't come home."
It's like, I think it's... Is it one? Hold on, I
Wait
got it.
for
Before
Ben
you
to get
roll,
back.
let me confirm.
It's not that important.
5%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those numbers mean you fail.
Watch this one.
But 6 to 95 or to 100 is a success.
Well, what do you want to say? I think we determine that first.
Yeah, you still send it. It
Yeah.
just might not make it.
Yeah.
You
What do
still
say?
cast the spell.
What do you say?
I found the valve.
We're rolling a D100. Want to see it?
I found the valve. I traveled up the waterway. Shoot.
Is he there?
No, but
I'm
man.
confused right there.
he hears in the back of his head, shoot.
Learn to read, dummy.
I am so close to open air.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mind if I watch the stars tonight?
24. Okay, roll me. Oh, I hope it's not a 1. I will feel so good.
We're good.
30.
30. You're good. Who has it?
He gave his to Rolgar. I have the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as my storytelling goes, you do feel the warmth of the stone activate, and you manage to pull it to your ear like a telephone as the sending transverses through it to your body to your brain, and you telepathically hear these words.
I'll be quick. I kind of already know what I'm gonna say. I think.
Are you gonna say yeah?
He's gonna say, fuck no.
He's gonna be like, dude.
Only I get to know what the outside world was like. He's typing.
What did Calphane have to roll to get his fucking divine? What did you have to roll?
You had to roll
Level or lower?
No, what was the
12 or
12 or under?
At
You
the
got
time,
it.
yeah. It scales with level.
I remember seeing it. And I was like, oh, he did. Oh, he got it.
At the utmost.
Dude, when I saw
top,
that, it was like
20
a
or below.
10 or something like that, and I was like, at level
I can
20,
read.
At level 20, you just get it.
Yeah, but it's only once, I believe.
No, you don't have to roll.
Oh.
You
I thought it was only as an activation.
Once you roll, you don't get to do it again for a week,
Oh, okay.
but you just get it.
Hey, Mom.
I mean, that
can you
makes
pick me up
sense.
from practice?
Hey, Mom,
Hey,
help
Mom.
Help me, Mom.
So, what does Rolgar hear?
9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24!
5. That's your last word. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Jordan's love you to one word.
Lovey.
Love.
He's thinking. He's typing. Didn't know they had MacBooks and L2. It's crazy.
He's gonna just say, get back here now.
You're not allowed. Fuck you. He's still thinking.
Perfect. Wifey. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
These gets.
These guys make some
Absolute
good
cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Are these dice? I love these dice.
Oh yeah, they cooked. Little lava.
Dude, I saw those and I
Are
immediately.
these the nat 20s?
Yeah.
That
Is
you
that
been
the
rolling?
one that you had put on 1 over there? Or was
18. Just ripping right into the 18.
Well, they've been rolling like shit since I bought them, and then tonight's the night that they
Hold
decided
on,
to come
hold
out.
double 20s? Yeah.
Yeah.
13. I've seen that.
Oh, okay, buddy.
9.
Who rolled 2 4s earlier?
13. 4.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh. Alright, big dog, what are you saying?
You're on a clock now.
It can't be this deep. I refuse to believe. It's right there.
You have to charge him.
Can I have 26 words?
No. Sorry. Make a conjunction in there somewhere.
I made as many.
Fuck! And then it'll just go, by the way, you really need to redacted. It just ends right there. It's imperative that before you leave, you activate the...
I say, I don't want to be separated for so long, but I understand your desire. Do what you must, Olgar. You're your own man.
Olgar hears those words, and he starts breaching the surface.
That's what we call plausible deniability, baby.
There was an ogre down
So
there.
I was
dude.
still in the water,
You are still in the
but
water.
I'm looking at the surface.
You see the sunlight.
Yeah.
It's dim. It's dim because you guys like technically like kind of just woke up, sorta, but didn't. And it's like been a couple hours. That's fucking crazy, bro. She's like supercharged. Get this thing away from me.
That's a way to dice right there.
Yeah. So it's
I can
it's
still
been
see
a
it.
little while.
Dude, that's cool. Hang on. It's
I
still
float
charged,
up.
dude. It's good.
Okay.
I don't know
You
if it's
float
still
up.
good now, but
The small amount of bubbles of the water breezing past you.
So cool. That's awesome.
Obviously,
The light
the
come with
climate. The
I
climate
already
means
saw it.
that
It's all good.
animals living in this area would obviously have a hard time
Yeah.
surviving in this pool of water.
Does the light come with it though?
You continue upward, and as you can't feel it, obviously you're ethereal, but you see the sun, and as it glows brighter as you ascend farther, you see the surface coming closer. You see the mountains, the golden peaks, just above the surface of the water, and as your proverbial head breaches the ripples, that's when we'll cut session.
Bro.
You literally hear, dude.
Dude, at least let him unethereal.
Nope.
You're a
Fucking
piece of shit.
straight up.
Toxic DM.
Actually,
You're fired. Toxic DM.
dude, he's been edging us all night, dude.
You
It's
pulled
fucking
you
bullshit.
pulled your hand off the meat.
Sorry, fans.
Yeah, boy.